of the nation. This is Los Angeles. This is Los Angeles.
Breaking news.
Gang capital of the nation. This is Los Angeles.
Breaking news.
This is Los Angeles.
Breaking news.
This is Los Angeles.
Breaking news.
Gang capital of the nation. This is Los Angeles.
Breaking news.
This is Los Angeles.
Breaking news.
Gang capital of the nation. This is Los Angeles. This is Los Angeles.
Breaking news.
This is Los Angeles.
Breaking news.
Gang capital of the nation. This is Los Angeles.
Breaking news.
This is Los Angeles.
Breaking news.
Gang capital of the nation. This is Los Angeles.
Breaking news.
Gang capital of the nation. This is Los Angeles.
Breaking news.
Gang capital of the nation. This is Los Angeles. This is Los Angeles.
Breaking news.
Gang capital of the nation. This is Los Angeles.
Breaking news.
Gang capital of the nation. This is Los Angeles.
Breaking news.
Gang capital of the nation. This is Los Angeles.
Breaking news.
Gang capital of the nation. This is Los Angeles.
Breaking news.
Gang capital of the nation. This is Los Angeles.
Breaking news.
Welcome back, everyone, to News with Norbeez, where you get your ghetto news from an unprofessional perspective. We give it to you raw. Okay, just like a lot of you guys. Just call it bareback news. Okay, that's pretty much what it is. It's bareback news. We use no protection around here. We just give it to you. Anyways, I want to thank everybody for tuning in. Like I told you, you got to be subscribed and you got to hit the notification bell button because we're going to go spontaneous. You just never know with Norbeez. Okay. Other than that, I want to thank everybody in the live chat. I want to thank the LA fools, the IE fools, the San Diego fools. And saying that, I want to thank Stocko Loco for being here yesterday. We received a lot of love from his hood, from the neighborhood, San Diego. Much love and respect to San Diego. San Diego was in the building. I'm sure they're in the building today. So once again, if you haven't checked out that interview, go check it out. And that was actually his first podcast interview. When I say podcast, that he was live in front of a camera. So I want to thank everybody who tuned in. If you haven't checked out me and Marvelous conversation from last week, go check that out. If you haven't checked out the last Freaky Tales, go check that out. Tomorrow, I'll be live with Marvelous tomorrow on Freaky Tales. So make sure you guys tune in for that one. Go subscribe. Go to the Freaky Tales podcast on YouTube. Hit the notification bell button, and you'll be notified when we go live. Now, one or two guys usually complain and say, why did it take so long to start the show? We gave you guys 10 minutes to be logged in. Okay. Now, if you want to watch it later on, just forward to 10 minutes. I shouldn't even have to even say that. But anyway, so thank you guys. Much love. Get yourself some whiskey, some tequila, some beer, your food. Get your lady nicely showered in the G-string sitting right next to you. And you guys are about to be entertained. So once again, without further ado, please allow me to introduce my co-host, Norbeez. Norbeez, how are you?
Good, Tony. Good evening, everybody out there.
How you doing today, man?
Good, man. Staying busy, going through the news, seeing what's going on around the world, what's trending, as we like to give everybody here what's the news and what's trending.
Right. You know what? Tell us about your day, man. How's your day been today?
It wasn't too bad. I mean, it was a good time. I worked. It was cloudy all day. A little bit of rain. Not too bad, considering. What about yours, Tony? How was your day?
You know what? Okay, I woke up actually kind of fucking late. I woke up maybe about 11:30 Pacific Standard Time.
All right.
And got up, ate a little oatmeal, and I went to the gym.
Do you add sugar to your oatmeal?
I use a little bit of brown sugar.
Brown sugar.
Yeah, I don't like the regular, I guess, cane,
like
the white one. I try to stay away from everything that's white.
Oh, yeah.
So
yeah, I heard that.
So, yeah, man. So, I went there. I went to the gym, and today I fucking killed it at the gym.
Was it leg day today?
No, you know what? I'm going to do, actually, today's shoulder day. Tomorrow, I'm doing legs. Friday, I do legs. But I will tell you what. For those of you guys that joined the gym, make sure you guys go, because right now the gyms are packed because people are trying to start their New Year's resolution early.
Yeah. New year, new me?
New year, new me, knowing damn well you're still going to be the same rap bastard in 2023. Fuck out of here. Anyways. Yeah, so you know what? But today was packed, man. Yeah. Today was really, really packed.
That's good, man. Well, I mean, it's good. The gym was packed, right?
Yeah.
That's dope.
The gym was packed. You know what? So I stayed there a little bit longer than what I'm supposed to. But you know what? Those New Year people, I want to encourage them to stay in there because they usually last January, February, and then it's a wrap.
Yeah. Once they start realizing it's a lifestyle.
Yeah, it has to be a lifestyle.
Yeah.
But anyway, so once again, I'm going to keep you guys posted real quick. You guys are still hitting me up about the tea. I won't have them in till the 3rd. Okay, this is the tea I was talking to you guys about. It comes in a little carton. When I get them on the 3rd, hit me up and I'll give you guys the price and I'll mail them out to you guys.
That's dope.
Okay, I'll mail them out to you guys, those who are interested in purchasing them. Like I said, or I can give you the direction where you guys can go buy them. I only know of one place that sells them, bro, and it's right here in the city of Carson. You guys can get the directions, you guys can go, or you guys can hit me up and I'll mail it out to you.
So you're the tea plug.
I guess. Yeah. Or this is really the butt plug because it unplugs you. So, you know what I'm saying?
I don't think you want that one.
No, I know. Tony needs a butt plug. Okay. And what it does, it literally liquefies everything in your stomach.
Yeah.
Okay. And if you've never had it, within 30 to 45 minutes, you'll start getting bubble guts.
You get rid of all that caca.
Everything, bro. Everything. And you know what? I'm not trying to be gross when I say this.
No.
It literally comes out like you're peeing out your booty.
Wow.
Okay. But be careful. Don't get a monster and start eating Takis right after.
Oh, shit.
Because your stomach is cleaned out, bro. You got to start putting something healthy in you.
Well, what would you recommend as healthy? Well, what is healthy?
Okay, look. I use an air fryer. A lot of people say, oh, I don't like that. Some people like to use microwave. It doesn't matter, whatever. Here's what a healthy dinner is for me, okay? I like brown rice over white
Yeah,
rice.
yeah.
Okay. I like steamed vegetables.
Yeah.
Whether it's carrots, whether it's peas, whether it's
Yeah.
cauliflower, whether it's calabacitas,
Yeah.
which is squash.
Yeah.
Okay. Then I have me a piece of salmon
Okay.
or a chicken breast. I try not to eat too much steak because steak, believe it or not, it takes a lot longer in your body to dissolve it.
Yeah.
Okay. So it's mostly fish and chicken.
Well, let me ask you: do you eat wild salmon or farm salmon?
Honestly, for me at this point, since you're really getting started, it doesn't really matter because I started getting healthier and healthier and healthier, and then before you know it, I didn't even want to go to the market anymore.
So you wouldn't recommend tilapia?
No, or even catfish, to be honest with you. You know, if you couldn't afford it, get something better. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
If you can afford it. If
I mean,
can't,
you shouldn't even eat tilapia. I mean, I have one rule: don't eat the bottom feeders.
yeah,
But everybody loves their shrimp and oysters.
very, very true, bro. Let's be honest. Let's be honest. You know what? And I like for breakfast, I'll have oatmeal, bro. I try. Some people say breakfast is the biggest part of the day. And I believe it is. But for me, I'll take like wheat toast.
Yeah.
I try not to eat so much bread or
Yeah.
tortillas because that will stay in your gut.
Yeah, that's true.
So I try to eat some oatmeal, something that's gonna, I guess keep me till lunch.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And then like for lunch, bro, I'll have me like a sandwich. Okay. Now here's a sandwich for me. Wheat bread, I'll just put mustard. I won't use mayonnaise. Lettuce, tomato, onion. I won't even use cheese. And I could even use a chicken breast, or I could just use maybe a turkey.
Are you using white onion, red onion?
Either or for me. Either
I like
or.
the red onions.
Red onions are really, really
I like to
delicious.
wash that flavor out though.
Yes.
It's pretty strong.
Right. And then water's got to be your best friend.
Yeah.
Water has to be your best friend.
Do you add anything to your water?
Sometimes only when I'm at the gym, which is amino acids, which adds flavor. You can go to any store and you could get, usually I think it's C4.
Yeah.
And one is fruit punch, one of them is blue raz.
That's that like the silver bucket, right? With
Yes.
like yellow
Yes.
letters. Yeah.
You have to, I put it because it adds little flavor. You know what the water tastes like for me? Like icy.
Damn.
And it's not really sugary. It just kind of gives you like a watered down
Okay.
icy. But yeah, man, there's a lot of things that you guys can do to make your life a lot better and eat a lot healthier.
It's
So,
interesting. You say you use an air fryer, right?
Yeah.
I don't know if you've seen, but there's a new study out there that
There's always something new.
air fryers actually put out 3 times more carcinogen than an actual fryer. Have you heard about that?
I just recently heard about it.
Really?
Yeah, I just recently heard about it. And then I heard the same thing about microwaves are not good.
Well, microwave's never been good.
Right, okay.
Anything that could burn up your food that quick.
I mean, have you ever
I still use it.
have you ever known anybody that's died of a microwave?
No.
You know?
Oh, well, yes.
I mean, we live in the heart of the harbor, okay?
But that depending on the situation.
Look
I mean,
and we got the shit factory here. We got the shit factory. Nobody's ever died from fucking the smell of pedos. Okay, and I get it, bro.
wait, when you
It's in
mean
Carson.
shit factory, you
It's
mean
in
actual
Carson.
shit?
A
or-
shit.
Oh, it's in Carson?
Well,
Alex
it's
is
borderline. Stop. This guy right here.
I was claiming that for Carson.
Yeah, it's borderline.
That's not Wilmington.
Okay, so look, I mean, the air we breathe outside can be harmful to us, bro.
Oh, it is, I'm sure.
See,
I mean,
but we like to nitpick and say, see, we believe it
Yeah.
every time they say,
Yeah.
new study show. Every time they say
that
that,
is true. We do nitpick.
you know, you get a white guy, come side, put him on the fucking news, get him a new suit. And what does he say? New study show. And we believe it. Mira vieja.
Well, that always got me curious about those air fryers. I mean, it's weird how they work.
Bro, asparagus tastes
It's
so
weird.
fucking delicious out of there, bro.
You don't like to saute them? Just
Yeah, sometimes. I mean,
some
if I could have
kosher
my
salt
shit
on there.
on the barbecue every day, I would. You know, but then you know what people say? You shouldn't use propane. And then you know some other people say you shouldn't use charcoal.
propane's the cleanest kind of energy you
but
can use.
it all depends. People
you,
will
Hank
disagree
Hill.
with you. People will disagree with you. People claim
You
that
gotta use
air fryers are no
propane.
good, but yeah, you'll eat fucking tacos from the taco truck, knowing goddamn well that guy's been picking his cola all damn day, and he's right there fucking flipping tortillas. So don't go there with
You
me.
got to report that stuff.
Yeah. If you guys want to start hot, you guys got to start with us. Okay. So,
Oh, shit.
anyways, Norbeez. Okay, let's talk really quick before we
Yeah.
get into what do you have planned for your New Year's?
I'm going to be at home.
Okay, why? You're not going to do nothing?
No. I have this thing about time. I don't really care too much for it.
You have this thing about time.
Yeah, I don't care too
You
much
don't
for
care
it.
too much about time.
Yeah. Yeah, it's like a reminder. Okay, another year. What does that really mean? I'm not gonna start anything new.
No new year, new me?
No, no new year, new me. Nah,
Are you serious?
Yeah. I
Like,
mean,
you're not going to comb your hair like to the other side this time?
nah. I'll probably eat something, some good dinner, knock out, wake up the next day, work.
Okay, I'm going to put Norbert on the spot. He says that he heard that air fryers are bad, but religiously he goes to Taco Bell.
I do.
Oh my god.
He likes eating meat from a bag.
You know what?
Hey,
I know.
I haven't heard a report. One report bad. When you look at McDonald's, when you look at Jack in the Box, when you look at all these other fast food chains, not one bad thing about Taco Bell.
Not even about McDonald's?
If anything, Taco Bell has gotten awards for being probably the most healthiest
Okay,
of
go
all.
ahead.
I'm gonna agree with what he says, because at some point, like, I had a friend. He said, "Yeah, I like to eat healthy," and I said, "What do you eat?" He says, "Taco Bell," and he's all like, "Look, Google it," and I'm like, "Nah, you're dumb." And I Googled it, and it said that
Horse meat?
no, they give some kind of weird explanation on why it's healthy, but it's, I don't know.
Okay.
I'm telling you, man.
Jeffrey Dahmer ate human meat. Nothing happened to him.
That's not true. In one case of a lady that went to Vegas to have fun, she was at the rich guy's home, partying it up, living the lavish life of
Living
this
la
guy
vida loca.
that this guy can offer. He ate. She had fun. She had dinner with him. She came back to LA because she was feeling sick when she came back. So she went to the doctor, and she went to go check her because her stomach was hurting. She had this weird rash, and when she was waiting for her results, the cops showed up.
Okay.
And then the cops actually told her, "Hey, you know what? We need to talk to you for a second." And you're like, "What? Why? That is weird. Why do I have to talk to you guys?"
Like she has a rash.
You see, the thing is that the doctor found a rash on you. Now, this rash has been known to be found on people that eat human meat.
No shit.
So we're under the impression that you ate human meat. Now, that's illegal, and we need to know where you ate human meat. Pretty much, we want to know who you ate.
Taco Bell.
Nah. She went to Vegas, hung out with a rich guy, found out that this dude was feeding her human meat.
Who the fuck was this guy? Hannibal?
I have no idea. That was just a story. I forgot the names, but you could look it up.
So is that why you're always like itching that rash?
Nah.
Did she say if it tasted what it tasted like?
I have no idea. I mean,
If you guys see him scratching,
how do they serve it?
he's got that rash.
How do they serve it? I mean, how do you serve human meat? I mean, you fry it like you air fry it.
Air fryer.
You air fry it.
There you go. It takes away the smell.
It tastes amazing after.
Ask Jeffrey Dahmer. He would know. That'd be
Can
interesting.
you imagine if you had an air fryer in this time?
Hey, would it be bad to ask him how like what he
How do they taste?
how he cooked them?
Well, I mean, most people say it tastes like pork, right?
I don't know. I never had
You
human
read
meat.
about all these people that
Eating
do all
pussy is
these
not eating
things.
human meat. Okay? So,
I mean, what does it mean when you're chewing on it?
you chew on it? Oh, you do like Red Wings. So,
You don't chew on
no! Chew on it. I mean, there is biting, but... Okay, anyways. Yeah. Gobble, 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 gobble.
No.
Honk, honk, honk. So anyways. All right. Let's jump right into it. Let's cannonball right into the news. Let's go.
All right. So recently, online news organization called the Vancouver Times put a story out that was titled "Former Twitter CEO Parag Agrawal arrested for child porn."
Wait, they arrested his ass?
According to the story from the Vancouver Times, the FBI came to his California home and arrested him on a tip from none other than Elon Musk.
Wait, so Elon Musk tipped him off.
Yeah. According
Elon
to
Musk gave him the tip.
According to the Vancouver Times, Elon Musk was the one that provided the information to the authorities to have him arrested. Now, this is now considered satire, though,
Why?
because the news organization known as Vancouver Times has labeled it satire because they want to say that this was not true. This was just a story they wanted to put out because of satire, meaning it's just for fun. I don't know if it's for fun, but I gotta imagine that it's a little odd that when Elon Musk takes over Twitter, all these child porn pages disappear. Well, this guy was on there for like years, and those things stood the whole time he was there.
So he allowed all these kiddie porn, if you will, or child porn pages to be up.
Yeah.
Elon Musk comes around, takes them all down.
Takes them all down. Isn't that some shit? Why does one guy have to come and take over to take all that shit down?
Yeah.
What the fuck was that guy doing this whole time?
Yeah, he was allowing that shit.
He was allowing that shit. So this is just a satire to just say, like, why is nobody talking about this? How is it that this Elon reported that he took these thousands of pages down, and this guy just let it all run? They were easy to take down these people that were talking bad about the shots, about the government.
Yeah.
But the keyboard stuff, that stays there.
Okay, I won't even bring up Alex Jones, but let's just bring up Trump.
Yeah.
We're not Trump supporters. Let's get that out.
Yeah.
But on this point, he was the president. There is such thing as freedom of speech,
Yeah.
supposedly.
Yeah.
But they take him off.
They take him off.
But they'll leave the kiddie porn shit up there.
They'll leave the kiddie porn. That's fucking wild. I mean, but this is why they didn't put out that story, just to like tell people like, why is nobody talking about this? Why is nobody saying, why didn't this motherfucker ever take that shit down?
Why did it take
fuck
fucking Kanye to bring out Balenciaga? And nobody else was talking about
I
it.
recently saw a picture of Madonna with
Yeah.
a Balenciaga purse, and it's crazy because the captions had the emoji of a kitty, and with the caption saying "in the bag."
Wow.
And you know, when you think of Balenciaga now, and then you're thinking of kitty
Right.
porn.
Of course, bro.
I'm like, what the fuck is Madonna on?
Yeah, well, Madonna's face has been looking fucked up lately. See, she's been looking like the bride of Chucky lately.
I don't even think that's her anymore. It doesn't even look like her.
Maybe it's Little Kim.
Maybe. She went full Caucasian.
Yeah. Fuck. Okay. Little Kim be looking like
Well, she starts doing the leprechaun
a
dance.
young ass leprechaun.
She starts
Yeah.
doing that we know
Check
it's
out my
her.
short on YouTube. See Little Kim doing the leprechaun dance. So,
All right. So that was our first one.
all right, let's move on.
All right. So let's go back to the state that keeps on giving. A Florida man was arrested with meth pipe after climbing a tree in an attempt to escape law enforcement.
Okay, say that again.
Florida man was arrested with a meth pipe after climbing a tree in an attempt to escape law enforcement.
He was climbing a tree,
Climbing a tree,
trying to get away from the cops.
trying to get away from the cops.
And it happened to be in Florida.
It happened to be in Florida. This happened in Brooksville, Florida, actually.
Hey, Florida be trending. Like, they be popping over there, huh?
They get wild, man. I don't know what's in that meth, but
Florida gone wild.
they're on some crazy shit.
Fuck. Okay.
But,
so he tries to outrun the police?
Yes, a Hernando County man wasn't able to outsmart deputies by climbing a tree following a bicycle chase.
A bicycle chase?
A bicycle chase.
So this motherfucker's like on a 10 speed.
I mean, when you're on that meth,
You can just keep going
you just
and
keep
going and going.
Yep.
Wow.
So, according to the Hernando County Sheriff's Police officer, a deputy tried to stop a man on a bicycle shortly after 10:45 p.m. on a Thursday in the area of Navy Drive and Twin Dolphin Drive in Brooksville, but he gave a fake name and fled.
Did he give the fake name? Did it say the fake
Nah,
name?
it gave-
Probably Nostradamus.
it's probably
Kenny Rogers.
non-meth.
Yeah.
The sheriff
Did he give his religion? No, it's Methodist.
Methodist. The sheriff's office, K9, and aviation units were called in to help locate the man, later identified as Michael Boulder.
Michael Boulder. Okay.
Boulder. It wasn't long before the aviation unit spotted Boulder hiding high up in the tree. He climbed down the tree without further incident and had a glass pipe with methamphetamine residue in it. Boulder was charged with fleeing and eluded the law enforcement, providing false information in the law enforcement possession of drug paraphernalia and resisting an officer without violence. I didn't know you could get that.
How do you resist an officer without violence?
I guess you get on the bike and you
Because maybe
go.
you talk or you're like, fuck you.
He is being held without bond due to a previous failure to appear charge for resisting an officer without violence and trespass.
Okay, if you had a choice to outrun a cop, I'm going to give you 3 things, okay? Rollerblades, a pogo stick, or a unicycle? What would you use?
I probably use rollerblades.
Rollerblades, pogo stick, or a unicycle to outrun the cops?
I probably use the rollerblades.
Rollerblades?
Yeah.
That kind of light up?
Nah. Those racer ones. I don't know. Have you ever gotten into
No.
rollerblades? There's
No.
like a lot of different variations.
Yeah.
I mean, then there's
Do you still have yours?
No. I actually never got into it, but I've seen a lot of people
roller
on
skates.
it. I seen that one video. You ever seen that one video of this one guy that's driving it around and tells this one dude on the rollerblades, "Hey, go get it." He starts doing all these fancy moves.
No.
You ever saw it?
No.
Nah.
Thought it was a lie.
Look it up, guys.
Well.
It's pretty funny.
Norbeez has roller skates.
I'm sure he does.
I like BMX. Personally, I'm a BMX guy.
BMX guy?
Yeah.
All right. That'll work. I don't believe you, but go ahead.
All right. So here, sticking to Florida, a shooting breaks out over infidelity and meth in Florida. Authorities
Infidelity and meth. So
Yeah.
somebody was cheating.
Somebody was cheating.
Okay. And then meth was involved.
Meth was involved.
They were probably Methodists again.
Indian River County, Florida. 2 men are in jail following a shooting in Florida. According to authorities, to the Indian River County Sheriff's Office, Mark Peruzzi, 64, and Jason Nesbitt, 46, got into a fight about infidelity and methamphetamine. On Sunday, deputies said Peruzzi found out that his significant other invited Nesbitt over to their home to smoke methamphetamines and have an intimate encounter. Well, allegedly, Peruzzi had previously warned Nesbitt to stay away. The Indian River County Sheriff's Office said that Peruzzi learned Nesbitt was at home and he shot Nesbitt from the second-story balcony with a .45 caliber semi-automatic handgun. Damn.
Yeah.
Deputies said Nesbitt on a bicycle
There you go.
was then chased by Peruzzi down the street, prompting neighbors to call police. When deputies arrived, they took Peruzzi into custody. But while deputies interviewed Nesbitt, they discovered he had methamphetamines. Detectives were called to respond and were able to get a search warrant for the home. Detectives found the gun and a spent .45 caliber shell casing. Nesbitt was charged with possession of a controlled substance, and Peruzzi was charged with aggravated assault with a deadly weapon.
Okay, so he comes home, if I'm correct, catches this meth head fucking his wife.
Yeah, he finds out that
He finds out.
Yeah, that he's coming.
Oh, that he's coming. Okay.
But he was coming, and this literally wild because.
But obviously he's done it before. It
was
wasn't his first time.
Nah, I don't think it was his first time. That's never his first time.
Okay. Now let me ask you this. And somehow I want you to put it up there on the live chat, Alex. We're gonna have to somehow like explain this one on how to put it. Okay. Say all hypothetical. Don't take it personal.
I won't.
Okay. Say you're married.
All right.
You come home from work and you hear, huh, huh, huh. You walk in and it's a fucking meth head. You recognize him. And he's boning your wife. Okay. Then he runs out butt fucking naked out of the window, hops on his cruiser, takes the fuck off. You chase him, you start blasting him, you never hit him. Then you get arrested. Number one, I know your answer, you're going to say it's not worth it. But now, let me ask you this. If you get home and you ask your girl, did he rape you? And she said no. Did you want him to fuck you? And she says yes. Why would you be mad at that guy?
I can see what you're going with that. I don't think I would be too upset with that, considering
Yeah.
that he was an invited guest.
I've known dudes that have told me stories, especially where I used to work, that he used to tell me, you know what, I'm going to break up with my girl. Why? Oh, because I caught her fucking this other dude. And I was like, well, let me ask you a question, bro. Did that guy force himself on her?
Yeah.
And he goes, no. They had been seeing each other. So, and then I said, okay, so they both, it was consensual. You know what I'm saying? He got, but I'm going to kill that fool. And I said, why? Well, because he disrespected me. Here's my thing. I want you to ask her. I said, did he know that you were married? Ask her. Of course, she came back and told him, no, he didn't know. He believed I was single. So now your pedo is not with him. It's with her.
Yeah. You know, guys are quick to
yes.
blame the guy.
Blame the guy.
Not my girl. She don't do that.
Yeah, she would never do
She
that.
would never do that.
Fuck no, but
He stuck it in her.
yeah, exactly.
He
He slipped tripped and his dick fell inside of her. Yeah, that's why her heels were touching her ears. He just went. So.
But I gotta say, as they're meth heads. I'm gonna assume he's a meth head too. So
there's a meth heads.
So you gotta consider they probably have a passion about that whole
Meth gone wild?
situation. He's like, no, that's my woman. Get away from her.
Meth gone wild. No, method that's gone wild. Oh shit!
Florida is wild. Shout out to Florida.
Somebody put Pito talk with the wizard. Hey, I'm just laying the facts because this is real life.
This is real life. This happened.
It happened. This is real life. I know a lot of you guys are upset because I'm sure you probably caught your girl, and then you guys want to blame me. Hey, I'm just bringing it out. Anyways,
why you bringing up old wounds?
Yeah, why you bringing up old wounds? She's sitting right next to me. You know, I told you, bitch. So, anyways.
Hey, we do have some cucks out there. So
yes, we do. So,
like,
okay. What's a good question? Have you ever caught your girl cheating?
Dang.
Yeah, let's ask that.
Damn.
Let's ask that question. We're digging deep.
I mean, would cucks count in that situation? Would they be able to like say yeah or? Because I gotta assume.
Let's just put. Have you ever caught your girl cheating? That's it.
I gotta assume these cucks they get cheated on.
These cucks they willfully.
Yeah.
You know they allow that. Anyways, keep going. Let's go with that. Let's go.
All right, so let's get a little dark. The Illinois purge law goes into effect January 1st. In just a few days, the state of Illinois will have the law they passed earlier in 2022 come to life. The new purge law, better known as a no cash bail law, will lower the detention rate of Illinois jail and could put violent, dangerous, and other offenders back onto the streets. Starting January 1st, those who commit crimes such as aggravated battery, aggravated DUI, aggravated fleeing, burglary, arson, drug-induced homicide, intimidation, kidnapping, robbery, second-degree murder, and threatening a public officer could be back amongst the public without posting bail. Starting in January of 2023, Illinois will be the first state to institute a purge law. Slow your roll, though. This isn't quite like the purge in the movies, but can definitely be unsettling for those who reside in the state or visit frequently. Their law is a no cash bail law, meaning there will be no cash bail for 12 different offenses, even some violent offenses. This means those offenders will be back out into the public unless insufficient evidence is posted 48 hours or less to prove they are a threat and deserve to be locked away.
So what did you say again?
Basically,
break it down to us.
The purge law, the Illinois, they passed the law to pass their purge law.
Okay, look I asked him 3 times to put it up, and he asked me right now, what is the question?
Your girl cheated on you. You got your girl cheated on you.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay.
Have you caught your girl cheating?
Have you caught your girl cheating on you? It's that simple. Okay. Okay, so now, I was interrupted.
So this is the no bail cash policy where a judge will decide whether or not somebody that broke certain laws will be allowed to be released due to insufficient evidence,
right? Or
depending on the rate of the crime, the level of the crime.
And where's this at?
Chicago, Illinois. Well, Illinois, the whole state of Illinois.
Yeah.
The whole state is gonna do this. I mean, which is, in my opinion, it's a good thing because mostly as colored people, you know, cops, they'll bust you just because you look a certain way.
Yeah, you're right.
They'll pin it on you.
But when you talk about colored people, let's be honest too. In general, everywhere, if you're black, or if you're raza, if you're dark, that's what you're talking about.
Yes.
Okay? But in Chicago, black on black crime is huge.
Yeah.
It's huge out there. You know, so here's my thing. And I just want to touch on this on the BLM thing.
Yeah.
On the Black Lives Matter.
Yeah.
And I want to say this respectfully,
Yeah.
okay? Is that whenever a cop killed a black man,
Yeah.
it was Black Lives Matter.
Yeah.
Okay, let's just be real.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
Even white people ran after with the Black Lives Matter.
Yeah.
Okay,
And brown people.
here we got black on black in Chicago. Where's the Black Lives Matter over there?
Oh.
Is it only when a white cop, shoots a black individual? Which that shouldn't be going on. Period.
Yeah. Well,
Okay?
no, of course not.
But what I'm saying is, we only see them pop up every once in a while.
Yeah. Yeah.
And there's a documentary. I don't know if you guys have seen it.
No.
As soon as I find out the info, because I believe it's out already, not on Netflix, but I believe it's on Amazon. A black woman is narrating and exposes all Black Lives Matter.
Damn.
Where did the money go? People got rich off of that.
Well, I mean, mostly the girl that ran the organization got rich, and you know what? I can't knock on her because everyone she hired for that thing, she made them rich, which was her family, her baby daddy, her
was it right?
her brother. I mean,
But was it right?
Was it right? Well,
To make up something that wasn't true.
what? What do you mean?
You're talking about the lady who came up with Black Lives Matter?
The one that run the organization
Right.
handled the money.
Right. So she could say Black Lives Matter, but made everybody rich. She ripped everybody off. So you're saying that that's okay?
Nah, I don't know if that's okay because I don't know what exactly they have done. I mean, I can't say that they haven't done anything. I don't think too many people could say what they even done either.
Well, I just finished saying there's a documentary.
What I do know is that she made her family very wealthy.
I know, but how do you become wealthy from...
Hey, I mean, look, you get all these mobsters, all these narco guys that make their family rich. People love them. Why would you knock somebody that, that pretty much broke laws also and made her loved ones rich also?
But here's my example. Say I come up with Brown Lives Matter, right?
Yeah.
And I give all you guys clipboards.
Yeah.
You know, Brown Lives Matter, Brown Lives Matter. And I'm collecting all of this money.
Yeah.
And I make all my family rich. But you guys are out there, Brown Lives, Brown Lives, Brown Lives.
They'll probably make some tracks of you.
Is that right, though?
They'll probably make some tracks.
You're not answering the question.
It's never right.
Okay,
it's never right.
That's
but you know, unfortunately, people worship people like that.
I know. It's sad.
Yeah, it is. It's super sad.
Oh well, let's keep it.
But in this case, this is mostly just to make sure that when, let's say, hypothetically the cops stop you and say, you know what, you fit the description, put you in handcuffs and take you away. Now you're in jail. And they forget about you for a day or two.
But let's be honest, that's been going on for years, Paul.
Yeah. Well, now, when this happens, if they don't have evidence to put you in there when you see the judge, you're out.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, you're out. But are you going to get those 2 days back?
Well, that's on you if you want to take it to small claims court.
Yeah, because, I mean, that's one thing you'll never get back is time.
But that's also why a cop, when they stop you, they're going to have to think twice because the judge isn't going to be happy that they arrested somebody without sufficient evidence.
Can you imagine being a cop and the fucking judge looks at you and goes, this is the fucking 12th guy this week?
Well, that's what was happening. All these guys were getting busted, you know, and taxpayers don't want to pay money to keep these guys in jail.
Right.
It costs like $4,000 a day to keep one guy.
Fuck.
Which is why they got rid of certain laws. Like if you're stealing under $1,000, they're not going to put you in jail because it's going to cost everybody else more to keep you in there.
Right. All right.
I mean, some people don't like it, but tell the taxpayer how they feel about it.
But it's a good thing then, I guess, for a civilian, I guess, that you got to have proof.
You got to have proof.
Okay.
Yeah.
Not
the
just
cops have to have
not
proof.
just because you're brown and ugly and you fit the description.
Exactly.
Okay. Good. All right, let's go. What's next on the menu?
Okay, this is a topic that's gaining some momentum. Detransitioning becomes a growing choice among young people after gender affirming surgery. A person by the name of Luca Bunny Hine was in her early teens when confusion about her true gender developed. Doctors provided what seemed like a solution. It was presented both to me, and she says it was presented both to me and my parents as this is your option to fix things or not. There's not really any other choice. This is a track that you're going to be if you want to fix these things. Basically, the doctor's saying if you feel like well, she started off as a girl.
Who she started off as?
Luca Bunny Hine.
But she is a girl.
She's a girl. She started off as a girl. Well, she is a girl.
Yeah, she is a girl that eventually changed her mind, I guess.
And wanted to be a boy.
Okay.
So this girl that turned into a boy now is an adult and it's now regretting the choice because a lot of things happen after, a lot of underlying conditions due to the surgery. Because she got a hysterectomy. I don't know if you're familiar with that.
Yeah.
So there goes the ovaries. There goes the insides.
Yeah. Break it down for them that don't know.
When you get a hysterectomy, when a female gets hysterectomies, they pretty much get their ovaries removed, and they start changing things like the labia starts getting, so they start shaping it so it might even look like a song. Or maybe they just pump up the clit and
pump up the volume. So,
anyways, well, it seems to be a growing trend that young men or women
are starting to regret it.
Are not only starting to regret it, but are starting to see that they're being pushed to do it.
Pushed to do what?
To actually go to what's it called? To actually do a sex change.
Okay, when you say push, talking about peer pressure.
By the doctors.
Oh, by the doctors?
By doctors.
Okay, but like...
Well,
okay.
she speaks in her story that a doctor was the one that was advising her that this is the most logical step.
Okay.
Like, you're a girl, you want to be a boy? Well...
Oh, let's do it this way.
Let's do this. Let's just go for the whole thing. That way, mentally, you'll be satisfied and you'll be whole. And these are doctors that are just like...
Okay, I'm going to break it down for you guys really quick, ghetto style, from unprofessional perspective. Okay?
Handle.
If you go in front of the mirror and pull down your pants and you got a pee-pee, you're a man. That's it. There should be no confusion about that.
I mean, unless you're an hermaphrodite.
Okay, put down your pants. Let me see.
Yeah, wait. Hey, yo.
I call people out on their shit. If you got a pee-pee, you're a fucking man.
Those are real.
Stop,
Look
bro.
them up.
Stop.
Google it.
Okay, Google it. Okay, have you seen one in person?
No.
Okay,
No.
then don't go around saying that they're real. Okay? You know, and if
Medically
you
speaking,
got,
from medical books
if you
and
put down your
records,
pants and you got a pan dulce, you're a female. Okay?
What if you have a fupa and you can't see it anymore?
Then you're probably from the San Fernando Valley. But anyway.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, I mean, it's that simple. You're a man. If you got a pee-pee, you're a man. If you got a flan, you're a woman. Okay? It's like, that's it. Like, I just don't understand the confusion. I think somehow, some way, they grow up and confused by somebody, bro.
Oh, yeah.
You know? I mean, Norbert, what's it going to take for you to one day say, fuck it, I think I'm going to be a woman, new year, new me?
Eesh.
I don't think you would be a good-looking woman, Norbert, honestly.
Hey.
But you never know.
You never know.
I haven't seen you without the beard. Go to a club shaved, and if a guy asks you to dance, there's probably a chance, okay? So,
hey, don't go to the Mayan in downtown LA.
yeah, is that still open?
You know what? I don't know. I remember it used to be the spot a long time ago.
Yeah.
But not anymore. But I recall I stopped going there because I did see quite a few trannies in there, and I'm like,
What were you doing in there?
What do you mean? Why do you go to a club?
Tell us the truth.
I go to dance with women.
So
Provocatively.
Are you a pretty good dancer?
I don't like to boast about that. I don't like to boast about that.
Okay.
I think I could pull off certain dance moves that.
Okay, but give me a
like
hypothetical
cumbias.
scenario. Since it's the holidays, I gotta entertain
Cumbias,
the
no,
people.
I don't do the hip hop stuff.
Oh, you dance cumbias?
Yeah, cumbias.
So you know how to move the hips and
salsas.
everything, right?
I know how to move their hips. Yes.
No, your hips.
No, I know how to move their hips.
Because your hips don't lie. Okay, I'm gonna give you a hypothetical scenario because I want to entertain people. I want to make people laugh. Okay, this is on Norbeez. Okay, say Norbeez goes to a club and you're dancing with some fine ass ruca. Okay, you're dancing fucking cumbias all night. You're out there on the dance floor looking like Pachanga from Carlito's Way.
Sweating.
Okay? Yeah, everything,
all sweaty,
bro. Doing the jerk, everything.
Yeah.
Okay, then you go to a bar. You go to the bar. What you want? And then she says, give me, Midori sour. Okay, cool, whatever. You order a beer. And then all of a sudden, you grab her, you kiss her on the lips, and then she tells you, I got to tell you something. And go, no, we're going to dance again. So you're dancing again, whatever. Then you walk her back to the bar, you get her another fucking drink. She wants a Mai Tai. Then you're buzzed. You kiss her again, and she, I got to tell you something. You go, tell me. And she says, I'm a man. What do you do?
Hypothetically. That's a trap. I'm not answering that question. I'm not even in that hypothetical situation.
Let's move on. Let's move on.
Let's move on for that one. Let me get this screenshot right here. It's too late. Okay. All right. So going on with the transgender talk. Mm-hmm. The International Boxing Organization has started a transgender league over safety concerns. The WBC is starting, well, for most that don't know, the World Boxing Council is starting a separate category dedicated to transgender fighters to ensure competitors' safety, officially announced on Thursday. WBC President Mauricio Salaman told the Telegraph in an interview published Thursday that the new division next year are to ensure that the dangers of a man fighting a woman will never happen. Instead, transgender fighters will be organized by an at-birth rule, meaning trans male fighters born a man can only box against a fellow trans fighter born a man. And the same goes for born a woman. It is time, he quoted, "It is time to do this, and we are doing this because the safety of and inclusion," said Salman. The lifelong president of what is one of the sport's four major organizations, the WC will put out a global call for those who are interested in 2023, Salman said, saying it was not immediately clear how many wannabe trans fighters would be interested.
Okay, give it to us from a ghetto news perspective. What's going on?
Basically, you motherfuckers can't fight girls no more, man. You guys are fucking them up.
How was this allowed, Norbert? How was this allowed? Like
Biden, the Democrats.
Yeah. How was this allowed? Like
Gavin Newsom, Kamala Harris.
Okay, remember that fucking swimmer that couldn't swim where shit he was a man?
Oh,
then he became a woman and won
the gold medal for the U.S.
Won the gold medal, and he was a trans girl, whatever. You know. Now people may get mad on the live chat and say, "What the fuck? I'm out." But this is fucking true. This is what's going on. And if you can't handle it, cool. Peace out. Unsubscribe. I don't give a fuck. But this shit is really happening. You know,
it's about time.
I mean, who would let their daughter fight a man? But he's a transgender, Tony. You got to respect that. He's a fucking man, bro.
Shit, if that was my daughter out there, I'll bust a Chun-Li.
I mean, look at it from that perspective.
Bloodsport. You ever seen Bloodsport?
Yeah, look at it from that perspective, dude. You're not gonna allow that.
Nah, man. I mean, it was never right to begin with, and you know, like I said, politicians, Democrats, Biden, all these assholes that are pushing for that. And they're still in power. Can you believe that? They're still in power. These motherfuckers are still in power.
Yeah, see, people would tell me Tony is going to get sued. Tony's going to get canceled. What about them? What about these people in power?
They're giving them fucking grants. They're giving them fucking awards.
But we speak about it and we get canceled.
That's what's wrong with this.
The people that feel that way are the people that don't have the balls.
No.
Okay?
No,
because somebody has to speak up for what's right, bro.
Yeah. Well, I mean, they're sheeps. They go with the trend.
Yeah.
They don't want to go against the grain.
Yeah, no, you're right. Somebody's got to speak on it, man.
Yeah.
So, anyways, let's keep it pushing.
All right. Well, okay.
Alex, you got the results on that? How many people voted?
121.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay, so
hold on.
Oh,
go ahead.
Okay, have you caught your girl / man cheating? And 34% said hell yeah, and 66 said hell no.
Damn.
Okay, see, some people were at least saying, yeah, they caught him.
They
got caught.
on this.
And he said /man. I said, have you ever caught your girl cheating? And this guy compromised the question. Okay? He compromised the question.
Well, you got to consider we got females in the chat.
I understand that. I understand that, but that's not what I said. The next one could have been, have you ever caught your man cheating? That was my next one.
That would have been the double. Yeah.
See? But that's what makes this show exciting. Let's keep it pushing.
All right. There's a new story from the New York Post. And title goes, I was a prude woman, but swinging made sex so much better.
Okay.
I was a prude woman.
Okay, give it to us from a ghetto perspective.
I was a boring chick, and I started fucking a bunch of people.
And it made things better.
I made things better.
Now, let me ask you this. Is she married, does it say?
No, she is single.
Oh, okay. But what's the difference between that and a hood rat?
It's more exclusive. It's more exclusive. You're not. Well, let me.
But you know
let me
what?
elaborate with her story. Here.
How did that make news?
Well, you know.
Do you know her?
Sex sells.
Okay, and for people that believe that it's fake news, hit up Norbert on the DM, and you can send him the articles.
Yes, I can send him the articles.
He'll send them to articles.
Yeah,
Okay.
I got all the articles.
This is what Channel 7, Channel 11, and Channel 2 is not going to give you.
No.
Only here in the hood. Let's go.
She goes off by saying sharing is caring. According to this uptight, jealous type turned sexual adventuress, Rosie K has revealed how she went from a self-proclaimed prude to proud swinger. And now she's encouraging others to do the same. The 34-year-old UK native turned her back on monogamous relationships nearly a decade ago, declaring it made her sex life better than ever. Now she's psyched for others to adopt a sexual charged lifestyle.
Okay, now, I'm going to kind of play the devil's advocate on this one.
Let me finish the rest of this paragraph. But warns curious folks that they need to shake off the negativity first, including letting go of jealousy with partners.
Okay, now, say that was a dude. You know what people would call him? He's a player.
Nah.
Alex, if that was a dude, he would be a player, huh?
I mean,
okay, give me why nah.
The swinger part. He would be
but
he would be
the
a
swinging
swinger.
part.
He would be a swinger.
No, but the swinging part, she's just saying she's just sleeping with different men.
Well, that's the thing. When you're a swinger, you don't just go to a club, a regular club.
Okay.
That means a regular club, and just pick up a bunch of guys. You actually go to a club that everybody's in on it.
So do you speak from experience?
Some say yes.
Okay, that's the rumors. Okay, what's the difference between a guy going to a club, picks up just on a girl?
A swingers club?
No, hold on, please. He goes on that night. He meets the girl that night and ends up boning her. Okay.
Okay.
That's on a Friday. Then the next night he goes to a Peppers. I don't know if it's still open, and he meets a girl there and ends up boning her. And then on Sunday he goes to another club, the Mayan, meets another girl and bones her. So now, what's really the difference? They're getting laid.
Well, the difference is that one, you got to pay a bunch of drinks and you got to talk to a bunch of women. The other one, you literally just make eye contact.
And you're down. Okay.
That's
I get what you're saying.
And you don't have to buy drinks
Right,
make conversation.
Well, because the guy provides the drink.
I don't got to tell you I got this and this and that. They just look at you in the eye and whatever else they want to look at.
How do you know about looking in the eyes? Everybody put eyeballs on the hold on, put eyeballs on the fucking.
We got a few live chatters out there that know what I'm talking about. So
okay, cool.
I'm pretty sure they're on there right now,
There we go.
confirming.
Okay, I just put eyeballs on the line. Okay. Okay, yeah. But okay, I get what you're saying. This girl goes there and she just like
To swinger clubs.
It's a swinger club.
Yeah.
Okay, and this guy, he just goes, meets a girl, ends up boning her.
To where hypothetical, you're talking about regular clubs for the guy, right?
Right, regular
Okay,
clubs,
all
regular
right.
clubs. But I'm just saying, I just think it's somewhat the same thing. I mean, if a guy did that, he'd be considered a player.
I mean, one for a guy, you got to do more work. The other one, you got to do a lot less work. You just got to
So
go in there, hang it out,
Okay.
and just put it like a.
Okay, good.
I got the
one.
definition. The definition right here. It's okay. Number one is a lively and fashionable person who goes to a lot of social events. That's the first one. But the second one is a person who engages in group sex or the swapping of sexual partners. So like cucks.
No. Everybody's in there. Everybody's in there.
Are the cucks
It's like
in
a
there?
pile of bodies stanking up a room. From what I hear.
Okay. So, somebody just dropped something real fast. Okay, Carlos Cruz. Want to go ahead and read that one?
Hold on. Yeah. Okay. Hey Tony, you have my. What the fuck does that say?
My wife, Giselle, I'm assuming.
Yeah, you have my wife Giselle. Shout out on. Yo, you gave my. Oh, he meant to say. I guess you gave my wife a shout out on Sunday. The next day we found out we are expecting a child. Any advice to a new father? Thank you.
Hey, that's what's up.
No, well, first and foremost, I don't remember giving his wife a shout out, but if I did, then you know what, much love and respect to you guys, and congratulations on being a father. Let me say this, my advice, because I raised my 4 kids, okay? And I'm raising actually my grandbabies. Anybody can be a dad, but it takes a special person to be a father. Okay, so father your children. And let me say it this way, because if you don't father your children, the streets are. Okay, the streets are. So you're going to have to really, really be there for your child. I took my kids to all their, whether it was soccer practice, whether it was football practice, whether it was baseball practice, I was there. I went to work, came home, I took them out. I was there. I love and respect, and I want to raise my kids right. But like me, I was raised right, but I chose to do wrong all on my own. So many times you're going to have to go through those, you're going to hit those bumps in the roads with your kids, but you're going to still love them. Always continue to support them, and always continue to feed their mind on good and positive things that their father and their mother truly, truly loves them. Because ultimately, some of these kids turn to the streets, but when they find out that their back's against the wall, the only people that ever really had their back was their mom and dad. So I applaud you, congratulations, and father your child. So
build their credit.
yes.
That's all I got to say.
Okay, I don't know. Wait, real quick,
nasty.
somebody put, yo, Tony, let me get a
Mexican? Mexican?
You gotta say Mexican.
Mexican.
Mexican. So there you go.
Are you a
Thank you.
Mexican or a Mexican?
So somebody put, what's Pastor Tony preaching tonight? I'm not a damn pastor, you weenie. Anyways, all right, let's go.
Okay, so that was a trending story. Did you want to go follow that one or
Which one?
the story that was on
The story that was on.
that I was reading? just now?
Continue if you're not done.
Okay, all right. This is what she says. Before I was insecure, clingy, and often jealous, but now I'm flourishing. Kay said of opening her mind and just about everything else. At first, I was scared to get naked in front of the other people. My biggest fear was that my partner would leave me and someone else as soon as we visited a club. Instead, the UK-based redhead ended up being pleasantly surprised how easy it was. There's a connotation that swingers are speedy, sweaty people who toss their keys into a bowl, determine who will have sex with that night, she told the Post. But really, genuine swingers couples communicate about the sex that they're having beforehand. It's not about having random sex with strangers. However, that doesn't mean she escaped trash talk from haters. Rosie. Anyways, she says, some come in forms of you're obviously not happy in your relationship and will always cheat. And also been called sad, lonely, and my career has been attacked as pathetic. Kay told the Times.
Okay, break it down for us, bro. For those that don't get what you're talking about.
So
So
basically,
she just likes fucking dudes.
Basically, she describes how swinger clubs work. You know, they have the stigma where you're going to go to some dude's house or some couple's house and they have a bowl where everybody throws in their keys because nobody's leaving because everybody's going to be down and dirty by the end of the night. And actually, I think they actually have a game too with the bowl where the female actually gets to pull out a key. And that's who they're gonna go fuck.
And she doesn't even know who's the
She doesn't know who's the, yeah. No, but as soon as they show it, the guy comes and they're fucked.
Have your keys ever got pulled?
No.
All right, cool. By the way, the Cowboys won 27-13 over the Titans. I just had to brag about that. Okay. So yeah,
Hey, that's the sports part about this news. We gotta have a sports.
yeah. Well, the Cowboys won. That's
There you
it.
go.
So we don't play Sundays. I get to relax because it's New Year's. New year, new me.
Oh shit! He said it.
Okay. Anyways,
So
yeah.
that's pretty much her story. That she just wants to tell people, if you're single, her message is towards single people. If you're a single female out there, go out there, get a few dicks in you, in a safe place.
But is that
place.
good advice? It's just her advice.
I don't know. I'm not a single
It's her
female,
advice,
Tony. I
right?
wouldn't know.
It's her advice, all right?
It's her advice.
Yeah, that's what you gotta
advice.
say. Okay, yeah, I don't get that shit. Damn. Anyways, let's keep it. But fuck that swinger. Let's go to the next one.
All right, keeping the topic on sex. On
Damn. Let's go to the next one.
Kick.com. A streamer accused of having sex on a stream remains unbanned.
Wait, how many sex ones do you have?
I think that's the last one.
Okay, go ahead, because
Maybe. We'll find out. A kick streamer suspends remains unbanned despite getting nude while live and allegedly paying for sex on 2 separate broadcasts. The latest Twitch rival, Kick, has been off to a rocky start since its launch, despite boasting a 95-5 revenue split, making it the most lucrative option for streamers. Unlike Twitch, Kick allows slots, something that Amazon owned recently banned after community backlash. Oh, that's interesting. And it turns out a lot more content seems to be anything goes given some recent reports. According to Full Squad Gaming, Jake Lucky, a streamer named Suspendus, has managed to avoid a ban despite a series of broadcasts featuring graphic sexual content. And that's
Okay, break it down to us.
And well, pretty much this streamer is actually paying hookers to have sex on his stream. I gotta, man, this is a gamer,
Like
a gamer, yeah.
right, okay.
And on certain broadcasts, he introduces women that he actually reports as being hookers.
So he has sex while he's gaming, or just on that channel?
He has sex on that channel.
Okay.
While he's gaming. Well, it's been reported that he himself has come out naked on his channel. He never really showed the girl naked, but he does show from right pretty much shoulder to head on the screen. Well, you know,
Yeah.
he's doing his thing from the back.
How is that allowed, bro?
I mean, it's only shoulder. I mean, you leave it to the imagination. You can't really say they're.
Right here, we're only showing from your gut to your face.
You know what's going. You know.
You don't know what's under the table.
There could be a lot of top going on right here.
Who's that midget? Okay. Anyways.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh, you know what? I did have another one. I don't know. No more sex. All right.
Yeah,
all
no
right.
more
well,
sex.
we're gonna skip that one.
It's just because this. Okay, look, and I'm all cool with it, but sometimes it just gets a little weird.
Guess who's?
It just gets a little fucking weird, bro. It's like, whatever happens to just hump, a good old hump. It's like, shit.
Hey, tell everybody that recreated music so many times. Whatever happens, just
It's a good old rap.
just playing a guitar and just that's it. Why do you have to sing? Why do you gotta make it fancy? Why do you gotta add piano to it? Why do you gotta add drums?
Why you got to play a kazoo?
Just
Anyways. Okay.
you gotta make.
Okay, we got time for one more good story. Do you have
Okay, so
one? Last one.
actually, I have two. They're related. So let's start out with the ever popular Andrew Tate.
Yes.
Andrew Tate blames. Actually, I'm sorry.
Him and his brother, right?
No.
Okay.
You're getting hit. You're getting hit.
Spencer.
Spencer. As blames bot farms as he hits back at Greta Thunberg's brutal roast. Former cage fighter Andrew Tate has blamed bots for liking Greta Thunberg's small dick energy roast of him on Twitter. Before hitting back, the activist himself, Andrew Tate, locking horns with Greta Thunberg, is probably not what anyone expected to see on Twitter on December 27. So basically, Greta was upset because Tate likes to show off his big cars that use a lot of fuel, likes to show off that he's flying all these jets, which is creating a huge footprint of pollution.
So she's blaming him.
She's blaming. She pointed him out. She pretty much put him on the spot on her page, which is very popular, and he accuses Thunberg of having the ability to use bots to push up her numbers, her views, her likes for that tweet about him. Which is interesting because this is something that Elon Musk is actually working on to figure out who exactly is using bots to make their account blow up.
You know what? And I think they should bring that to Instagram because there's a lot of fake motherfuckers out there
is.
with fake pages that like their own pictures, okay? And you know what else to do? They'll comment on their page and then they'll go to their fake page and comment right back to each other. Like there's a lot of people that do that, bro.
There is.
Okay?
There really is.
So, like I know certain people that claim to have like 21,000 followers and we know damn well they don't. How are you going to have 21,000 followers and you average 8 to 10 likes per picture? You know damn well who you are. But anyways.
They're famous in India.
Anyways.
Okay, so yeah, it was pretty much that. After the internet personality bragged directly about Thunderberg owning 33 cars, the Swedish activist clapped back in a sensational fashion, telling Tate to email her at smalldickenergy@getalife.com.
But what does the small dick energy have to do with anything? It's just a fucking, like, just like a roast?
I don't know if you saw the video of him talking about it. He actually describes that that's actually her email.
Okay. All right.
So her roast acquired well over 2 million likes and nearly 500,000 retweets.
Probably all fucking bots. Okay. Anyway.
At first, he blamed bots for the amount of likes Greta tweet accumulated, retweeting a post from Jackson Hinkle. It claimed that Greta Thunberg's response to Andrew Tate is the most bot-like tweet I've ever seen. He then took to responding directly, first describing her as someone who advocates for government taxing you into poverty to stop the sun from being hot. In a longer response, Tate tagged her for confirming via your email address that you have a small penis, Greta Thunberg. The world was curious, and I do agree you should get a life. And an attached video while smoking a signature cigar, Tate Gibbet, and that Greta leaked her own email address. He also said he wasn't mad at her. I'm not actually mad at Greta, he said, because she doesn't realize she's been programmed. She doesn't realize she's a slave of the Matrix. She thinks she's doing good. Someone has sat her down and convinced her to try and convince you to beg your government to tax you into poverty to stop the sun from being hot.
Okay, anyways, let's move on.
So he then claimed without offering evidence that a bot farm descended onto Greta's tweet and made it big.
Today, everything's fucking fake, bro. So I don't even know who's real and who's not. I mean, like yesterday I announced that there's a guy that has a blue fucking check mark and is homeless. You know?
Okay.
Like, how does that happen?
So, okay. So this happened December 27, right?
Okay.
Well, today's December 29, right?
Yeah.
So that's 2 days ago. Today was reported that Andrew Tate gets arrested.
Ah.
Him and his brother got arrested today. On the what the police say is under suspicion for 2 girls that he had connections to gone missing.
Right.
Now, this isn't the first time the police have actually arrested Andrew Tate. He was also what he would say a victim of swatting. I don't know if you're familiar with the term swatting.
No.
Swatting, it's a thing where somebody actually prank calls the police and tells them, hey, this is happening right here, right now. You guys, I hear a lot of guns. I hear a lot of shooting.
So that's not prank calling no more?
Well, this is
It's different because it's the police.
Yeah, because of the things they specifically say, it would require their SWAT team to go there personally
no wonder it's
and
called
trash
swatting.
up the place. So this happened to Tate in the beginning of the year. He got swatted. This is what he actually says, that somebody swatted me because I didn't get a court hearing at nothing. These guys were like trying. Oh yeah, go ahead.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's pretty much what it is. So this happened to him earlier this year. And then I think...
Okay, but why is this things happening to him, bro? Like, explain to the people who Tate is.
Well, here it is. He is a cage fighter. He's a kickboxer, as far as I know. And
Very successful one.
a very successful one. Yeah, he's a very good fighter. He's effective. He's very precise. But it's his mouth that's a lot more precise.
Yeah, so in other words, he's just been coming out, and I don't want to even say the word talking shit, but is it possible? Is it? Could we say he's just been dropping facts and exposing people? That's why people are pissed off.
Yeah, that's one way to put it. And then the one thing is that most people don't know is about his business. Nobody really knows how this guy makes so much money.
Okay.
I'm going to tell you how he makes so much money, because which is also what got him almost in trouble also. So when Tate but he left the United States because, I don't know if you're familiar, they started taking him away from all the platforms.
Yeah. Yes.
He couldn't make any more money here. They pretty much stripped him of everything. They did an
That's
Alex
crazy.
Jones on him.
How you gonna be blackballed in the U.S.?
Yeah, well, that's
Fuck.
Alex Jones because he knows.
Yeah.
He
Yeah.
knows.
You're right. You're right.
So when that happened, he decided to leave. So what did he do? He went to the UK. He moved to the UK. From there, he was a very popular guy. He was a fighter. Not only a fighter, but he was a champion. And you know,
Right.
champions get a lot of pussy.
Okay.
They do. I mean, it's facts. So he was there one night thinking like, fuck, I don't have a lot of money. They took away most of my shit. All
he has a lot of pussy.
I have is $10,000 in fucking and a car and a little bit of real estate.
Right.
Not a whole lot to go on to make money. He didn't have anything that will actually make him money. So, but what he did have was a good amount of girlfriends all over Europe. So that him keeping that in mind, he found out about a website, a webcam website. I ain't familiar, but you know, a lot of these porn sites, not porn sites, but OnlyFans kind of sites.
Okay.
Where it requires, you know, girls on webcams, they make money.
Right.
So he got an idea. You know what? I got so many girlfriends. Why don't I just make them, you know, perform on a webcam?
And he blew up.
And he got all of his girls to come there because they were all over Europe. So he got them all to come over to the UK with him. And they agreed. Some of them didn't because they didn't know he had several girlfriends. And so it came to that point where like, who the fuck is this bitch? But put that aside, the ones that did actually love him, stayed and agreed to the business. So he started off with I think he said he started out with 2 or 3 girls. That grew into more girls that wanted to get in on the business because he started actually making money with these girls. The girls on the first month started pushing in $10K.
So he was really pimping
Each.
them. He was pimping them.
He's a webcam pimp.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, he's a pimp. Okay.
Yeah.
Like
So-
Kelpie?
Nah. Hell.
Anyway, Alex, do me a favor. Bring me those 2 beers de tequila, por favor, en the clamato.
Okay, so that's where his business blew up. That's where he was starting to make his fortune. He got more girls coming along because they wanted to make that money.
Right.
And this is where he got in trouble at one time because his champion breed, his main girl that brought in the most money, you know, started realizing she's making the most money. So she started acting out, you know.
She wanted her own shit. Pretty much.
She wanted more. No, you seen Tate. You see how he is. You see how he conducts himself. He makes sure that everything's proper, everything's clean, he looks right.
Right.
It's exactly the way he wants it to be. Well, this girl decided to be trashy and not give a fuck. So it got to a point where this girl pretty much acted like, because she's bringing in the most money, she could act the way she wants in his home that she lives in.
Okay.
So he didn't like that. What he did was grab all her shit and throw it out the window.
Okay, let's wrap this up so we can go to phone calls. So
Okay, so he grabbed her shit. Okay, threw it out the window. She got mad because he kicked her out after it. But what she did, she ran to the cops and told the cops that this dude was beating on her. It's funny they did because they found out who this guy was. They found out he was a
champion.
Yeah, so they sent the biggest cops they had in the departments to go pam, 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 pam. So, you know, they told them, they caught him, but he got saved because the rest of the girls all said that never happened. He never laid a hand. He doesn't lay a hand on none of us.
Right.
They actually go by and saying that he actually respects us and he makes sure that we run a tight ship here.
Right. Okay.
So
is he here? Is he here now, or is he
he
still
was
over
in
there?
the UK. He was in the
but
UK.
now, where is he?
Now, well, right now he's in jail in Romania. But so he finds when all that happened, they started fucking with him.
The cops.
The cops in the city. They didn't want him, so they started taking shit from him. They started saying, "Hey, you can't do this, you can't do that." So what did he do? He said, "Fuck this," and he booked it to Romania because he happened to have a fight out there. And he said, "You know what? This place is cool. Let me go ahead and move everybody here." So he went to Romania. He moved there. He settled up shop. So what did he do? And he made even more money over there because now he has the stable going. Everything's running. He's doing his thing. He's making his money.
So it's all a wet pimp, pretty much. Wow.
So now he's in Romania. They did the swatting, and now this now after this Thunderbird situation,
So it's all a wet pimp. Okay.
he gets arrested because of 2 girls that have gone missing. Girls that have connections with him and his business.
Right. So they arrest him.
They're blaming
him for that.
No, well, that's the thing. They just took him in for questioning. He wasn't, because from what it seemed, he had no handcuffs when they took him.
Yeah. Okay.
You know, if you're getting arrested, you're on handcuffs.
Right.
The odd thing is that he actually, prior to this, like I want to say maybe a week or 2 before, he actually moved to Dubai.
How many places are you gonna keep going to?
He was already ready to sit down.
Yeah.
But he came back. I don't know why he came back,
Right,
but because when they found out he came back, that's when they made the move.
All right. So now we're gonna make a move. And Alex, do we have any?
But he came back. I don't know why.
Yeah, go for it. You want a shot or no?
Michael Rosas dropped $2.
Hey,
He says, us 818 fools want to trade Miss Pac-Man for a Modelo.
Not a Modelo. What's a cheaper beer, bro?
so
Like, not Sol. Carta Blanca, maybe?
He says, us 818 holding, no, Tecate.
Tecate. Oh, a can.
What
don't
was
get
that?
the
Red Dog?
Tecate.
Red Dog?
Red Dog.
nah, that Pabst beer that
No.
white people love to drink.
Pap Schmear?
Pabst beer? Is that Pap?
He said Pap Schmear.
Pabst beer.
Okay, anyways. Somebody said fix the audio. What's wrong with the audio?
I think it's my popping.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, because I was like,
Yeah, so, and be careful with the colors, bro, because sometimes they're really, really high. Okay, let's go ahead and let's take some phone calls.
put them on some downers.
Yes. All right. Once again, if you got the calls, if you got the balls, make the calls. This is the last one before the year's up.
Somebody said there's an echo.
Well, it's because of this.
Yeah.
He connected.
Okay.
It
I'm
was halfway up.
not gonna do another Norbeez this year, okay? So
Hey,
next year we will. Okay, let's go. Let me see.
speaking of last Friday,
Caller, your name and where you calling from? Hello? Okay. Call back because for some reason the first caller never gets through. Okay, so once again, if you got the balls, make the calls. Let's go. Let's see. Here we go. Same caller. Caller, your name and where you calling from?
Hey, Caesar from Paris.
Caesar from Paris. What's good, my brother?
How you doing on Norbeez?
Hey,
You
good
guys, hey, Tony, I got a question, man. And since you were signed to Disney and, you did a little tour and all over
Your phone is breaking up, bro.
transactional parties.
Your phone was breaking up. Can you re-ask that question? All I heard was since you were signed to Disney and you were given a tour, and then that's all I heard.
Yeah, you've been out on tour, different states and whatnot. You never seen any of these transactional parties going on or anything fishy like that?
No, to be honest with you, I think the most freakiest thing, and I'll keep in mind, this is either late 91 or early 1992. I went to Magic City in Atlanta. If you guys, I don't know if any of you guys have heard of it.
No.
Okay.
Is that where those Magic Mike guys perform?
No.
That's where it goes down. Yeah.
No. Okay. Well,
confirmation.
Well, I went there, and I've gone to a lot of strip clubs, bro, out here. And the strip clubs that out here, you usually see girls in bikinis, like skimpy ones. Okay.
The bikini clubs, yeah.
Yeah. Well, I think the most they take off is like their bra. But
right.
over there, they're just walking around butt fucking naked, bro. Like, and that's the first time that I've ever seen that. It was so wild that it tripped me out because
really?
They were just completely naked. Now today, you see them like that all the time. Okay, from what I hear, I haven't gone to one in years, but there, like I said, late 91, early 92, I seen it, and that's the first time that I ever saw twerking. But we used to call it back then, doodle brown.
Wow.
They didn't call it twerking back then.
That doesn't sound attractive at all.
No, it doesn't. Okay. So and then I see piles of money on the floor. And I'm thinking to myself, like, I'm going to fucking bend over and grab some of this shit.
Hey.
Okay. Now, the guy who ran the club, bro, was dressed in a lime green, like a fucking pimp suit. Like, when you go to Party City and you buy like a pimp suit?
Yeah.
That's what this guy looked like.
The leopard print kind of.
I don't know about all that. He's just a lime green, all gold teeth, and all of his teeth had the Star of David.
Damn.
Had a big ass lime green hat, gave me and High C a stack of dollars, okay? And he said, don't keep them, just give them to the girls, make it rain. First time I ever heard make it rain.
Yeah.
I didn't know what that was, okay? So I saw people
All right.
So in my mind, I'm thinking to myself, why in the fuck would I want to do that?
Yeah.
But that is probably the freakiest thing I ever saw.
Where you're like, yeah, I'm gonna make it rain.
Bro, yeah, exactly, bro. Exactly. I mean, that's what you want to do. You know, and then you see guys walk in with duffel bags and you're wondering, what the fuck? You're thinking weapons. Now they open that shit up, they put their money on the fucking table and start making it fucking rain, bro.
Damn.
It's just, that was it, bro. Nothing else.
A sight to behold.
Yes, it is. It is. And it was just so early on, and I was like maybe 22, 23 maybe.
Damn. I haven't been to a strip club in a minute.
Yeah, so, but that's it, brother.
All right. Well, you know what? I just want to say one last thing. Happy New Year to you guys.
Happy New Year.
Blessings to you guys. And I want to say one thing, Tony. Miss Pac-Man's back is so fat she can't wear Malcolm X jackets because helicopters try to land on the bitch.
Oh shit! Thank you for that one. I needed that one. God bless, bro.
Oh,
Damn.
shit.
Damn. She's probably punching air right now in her 2-bedroom apartment. Anyway, let's keep it pushing. Fuck. That was a nice roast. Let's go.
Yeah. Wait.
Call her your name and where are you calling from?
Yo, I'm calling from Phoenix, dog. Hey, quick question. Hey, do you remember that dude when Cucho was on that he called and was like, "Are you trying to fuck?"
Oh yeah. I remember that. Yeah.
Did Cujo fuck him or what?
Nah, bro. It was a prank call. So not that shit was hilarious.
Wait, are you him? Are you him? Are you him?
Hell no.
Come on,
Hey,
man.
but nah, I got a question for you, Tony. So like, you know how you're a DJ and whatnot. My question is, do you feel like, or like, why didn't you blow up like Ice Cube and like Dr. Dre? Is it because like the way like you were like dressing like a cholo, you know what I mean? Like you know what I mean? Or like what was it?
You know what? And that's a very good question, and I'm glad you asked that. Okay, and I'll tell you why. But first, let me give you a scenario of the people that I was around. You know, the whole NWA camp. Okay. Then my next camp was the whole DJ Quick, Second to None, AMG, High C. Okay. A lot of people ask that question. I don't believe, to be quite honest with you, that I did enough to be recognized like that, or to even though I was on a major record label, I don't believe that I did enough. And I'm going to tell you why I believe that. Because when I was High C's producer and DJ, I wasn't signed exclusively to High C. I could have worked with others. I had Frost early on call me. I had Lighter Shade of Brown call me. I had other groups and rappers that called me. And to be quite honest with you, my mistake was that I didn't want to work with other people. I just wanted to stick to me and High C. We're going to be on this record label. We're gonna blow up bigger than what we already are. And you know what? It never happened. And I missed a lot of opportunities. I could have been in films too. And my lazy ass didn't even bother showing up. And I think that's part of the reason. So in then 1997, I kind of leave the music a little bit, even though I'm still producing, still DJing, but I started getting a job and I started working with Violet Brown, somebody really big in the music industry. I worked with her for about 3 years. That's when I started producing Mellow Man Nation's album. I started working with JV. That's when I started working with Frost, Slow Pain, Nino Brown, AOT, all these people. But it was now on a smaller scale where they were independent. They didn't have major record deals like the way they did in the early 90s. That's when I should have took advantage of that. And I didn't, bro. I didn't. And I think a lot of it was because maybe I was just lazy.
I mean,
you know.
would you say that loyalty was your downfall? Maybe.
You know what? I'm. That's the word. Yes, I would say that, because I'm gonna let you know on a secret, okay? And I don't have anything negative to say about High C because I consider him a friend. We were both young, and we were learning the game. Quick calls me up for his second album, his Way Too Funky album, okay? And they have a posse cut at the very end. And he calls me in and he tells me, I want you to do some cutting and scratching like the way you do on the Roadium mixtapes. And I said, yeah. High C finds out about it, and he calls me and he says, don't do it. Okay? And I said, why is that? And he said, you're my DJ. That's what he said. You're my DJ. Now, I didn't end up going. I didn't even end up getting a call back from Quick. Okay? I didn't even call him back or nothing. So that was another missed opportunity. And there were others that I don't care to mention, but I do think that my loyalty really slowed me down, and I should have never have done that. Here's another one. For a lot of people that may not know, this is in the 80s. Dr. Dre signs JJ Fad. They start doing shows. Before DJ Train, rest in peace, he was their DJ. He asked me to go DJ for them. Okay? He asked Steve Biano, I need Tony to go DJ for them. I said, okay, because he knew I was dope. He had already seen me. I had a strict mother that told me, you're not going to go anywhere.
Damn.
Okay, another missed opportunity.
Damn.
Now, I don't blame my mother that.
No, of course.
But that was another missed opportunity. So maybe these things could have really have escalated my career early on.
Yeah.
But I don't blame anybody, bro. If anything, I blame myself for being lazy and not taking advantage of those opportunities.
We usually are our worst enemy.
So do you regret like some of those stuff, or you're content with everything?
No, I do regret it. I do regret it because I really do love working with different artists, bro. I really, really do. And then the thing was, when I was told not to do that for Quick, yet he was going on there rapping with them and, doing shows with them. Then that's kind of where I saw like, wait a minute, you're telling me not to do it. So yeah, bro. But but I do want to say, bro, I don't have anything against him, bro. I don't. That's my boy.
Hey.
So
one last thing though. I see that you like the Ice Cube, the No Vaseline diss track.
Yes.
That's cool, it's cool. But what about like the Eazy-E, like obviously like the real Compton City G's, but like I don't ever really hear nobody talk about like the Eazy-E, like the song called It's On.
You know what?
Have you heard about it?
Yes, and you're right. You're right.
That's a cold ass song.
Right. Yeah, you're right.
Man.
Hey, do me a favor, bro, okay? Can you hear me? Okay. Are you on the live chat at all?
Yeah.
Okay, do me a favor. I want you to hang up. When we hang up, I want you to go look up Compton City G's, okay? Look up the credits on there. Look up the credits on Compton City G's and then put it on the live chat for me. Is that cool?
Yeah, I got you.
All right, Carnal. Thank you, man. Appreciate that call.
All right, man.
All right, bro. Wait. Let's keep it pushing. You guys go look it up too. So
After, not right now. Okay, let's go. Call her your name and where you calling from?
It's the homie Kike from the city of Escondido.
Escondido.
Kike, ¿cómo estás, bro?
Escondido, doing good, doggy. About fucking getting ready to fucking catch a little fucking pestaña and get ready for tomorrow, go to work and shit.
Okay.
That's what's up.
Yeah. Hey, did you catch any of that Cowboys game, dog?
Just the first quarter, bro. I caught it up to like the first touchdown. I never missed a Cowboys game, bro. But now it's like on the Zone and it's also on Amazon Prime now.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So I'm gonna have to get rid of my DirecTV because before it used to be exclusive just to NFL Network. So I only caught a little bit of it, but I know we won. I knew we were gonna handle the Tennessee Titans. I don't know what the fuck happened in Tennessee because they used to have a dope ass fucking running game. So.
Well, fucking Henry's out, and then fucking, I just wanted to say, man, like, aren't you, like, going into the playoffs, aren't you concerned? Because fucking Dak fucking played like shit today, dog.
Yes.
I'm not a Cowboys fan, but that boy was fucking up today.
Yeah, if we lose, bro, it's because he has fucking Romo-itis. I love Tony Romo. I love all my players, bro. But that guy's been throwing a lot of motherfucking turnovers, bro. He is, bro.
Yeah, all bad.
So.
All bad. Yeah, I just wanted to ask you a question real quick, Dougie.
Yeah.
Has anybody gone back to, you were speaking about the people you used to work with, has anybody had a chance to talk to JD and see if he's changed her mind, or is she still pretty firm on her whole stance on not fucking do anything with music?
No, she's pretty firm because I just recently asked the dude that goes and visits her and talks to her every once in a while. So, yeah, she doesn't want nothing to do with that, bro. Like nothing.
Okay.
So,
one last thing, if I may.
Yeah.
Sorry about that. No, go ahead. No, go ahead.
No, that's what I'm saying. Like, I wish you would, because I do have like at least 2 to 3 years history with her, bro. And if JB would have just had a good head on her shoulders, I'm gonna go ahead and say it. There's no fucking female, at least on the West Coast, that could fuck with her. Period.
That's great.
A lot of people give these other girls credit, which they should, but none of them would have been able to fuck with JB, bro.
Yeah, but I mean, JV's the queen with the most hits, homie. So I mean, there's really no competition.
Side note: the Chargers beat the Titans.
Oh, the fucking Bolts stay banging all day, bro.
Yeah.
What's up, Norbeez?
Didn't they lose on Monday?
The Chargers?
Yeah, didn't they lose to the Chargers on Monday?
Yeah, the Chargers. No, not the Titans.
The Colts.
Oh yeah, the Colts. But who the fuck are the Colts?
Oh, the Titans lost to the Chargers also.
Okay. Let's stick to the topic. This guy in the Chargers.
I'm just saying,
Charger ass on away from here.
Let me get those boats.
Go back to San Diego. Let's go. Let's go, bro.
Yeah. Hey, one last thing. All right. So we got the wig lady, we got Miss Pac-Man, and we got Gobble Gobble, right?
Right.
So I think I found Pac-Man's favorite animal, dog.
Maybe it's a hybrid.
You know what it is? No, you know what it is, bro?
What is it?
They're those little birds who say, I'm on swallows.
Got him.
Oh, shit.
Got him.
All right. Okay, I got a joke before you leave, all right?
Hey, handle.
Okay, real quick one. What does the bird say when he flies over Miss Pac-Man's house?
Shit, I don't know. You got me with that one.
Cheap. Okay, we out of here, bro. Gracias, carnal. Happy New Year.
Shout out to everybody putting those thunderbolts.
Hold on, God. Okay, I hung up. You're over here like you're mixing something down, homie. Just like, hold on. Okay, caller, your name or where you calling from? Okay, we out of here, bro.
Erica.
Hello?
Hello?
Yes. Your name or where you calling from?
My name is Victoria. I'm calling from Canada.
Victoria from Canada. How are you?
Hey, Canada.
I'm doing well. How are you?
Pretty good. We're just
Are you French Canadian or are you
Good question.
just regular Canadian?
Just regular Canadian.
All right.
That'll work. You got a question, comment, or complaint?
So there was a guy a couple of weeks ago that told you guys about a assisted suicide commercial that was playing on TV in Canada. And I wanted to hear your thoughts on this. So a bunch of people were going into the food bank, right, because the cost of living here is very high.
Mm-hmm.
And the lady went on the news and was saying how everyone's asking about assisted suicide and asking our prime minister what his thoughts were on it. And he's like, oh, I feel bad and I'll do whatever I can to help like the Canadians out with whatever they need help with.
Yeah.
But yet over the holidays, he spent $20,000 taking his family to Jamaica.
Wow.
Yeah. He's not.
Okay. So is that commercial true though, that they are playing it out there about suicide?
I've personally never seen it.
Okay.
But I've heard about it, but I've never seen it.
Okay. Because we did have one caller that said it was true, and he called from Canada, just like the way you are. But you said you yourself you've never seen it. I've seen it only on YouTube. No. Somebody sent it to me and told me that and I saw it and it was real. I just don't know if it's on regular rotation on television in Canada.
Maybe they only play it for the French Canadians.
Hey, you never know. So, yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if they only play in like certain provinces or anything like that, but I've never seen it.
Okay. Well, we definitely appreciate that story and you calling in and being a part of it, being a part of us here at calls News with Norbeez, all the way from Canada. Greatly appreciate you tuning in.
Definitely.
How did they hear about us?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
That's a good
If you don't mind
question.
me asking you, how did you actually hear about us here, as far as the podcast is concerned?
So I actually saw a YouTube video with Marvelous on another like Peter Santarello channel where he walked around the city of Los Angeles. And then I saw you guys started Freaky Tales. So I started watching Freaky Tales. And then I was like, okay, this is like, the first couple of episodes kind of scared me. So I was like, okay. And then I seen like news with Norbeez and then Roadium Radio with like the people that you show. And it's actually really good. Like,
Thank you.
I'm impressed.
Thank
You're
you very
welcome.
much. Yes.
Appreciate that, definitely.
Blessings and a happy new year to you, and thank you for calling in.
And shout out to Marvelous.
Yeah, shout out to Marvelous. Absolutely. I'll see him here tomorrow. So
Yeah, you guys have a good night.
you
You too.
Bye bye. Okay, let's go.
I think we've started a rivalry, but we got more Charger fans in the live chat than Cowboy fans.
Caller, your name or where are you calling from?
Hey, what up? It's Lars from West Texas.
Ladis.
Lattis, what's good, my bro?
What's going on, bro? Hey, I wanted to comment on something y'all had brought up earlier. It has correlation to one of the stories y'all were talking about.
Okay.
We had a local incident here in town. Earlier this year, a girl was coming home from a night out, and she pulls into her apartment complex. And as she's getting out of her car, a couple of guys approach her, and they start in on her about how she pulled into the parking lot. I guess commenting on her driving, asking if she was drunk and whatnot. What ends up happening is they exchange words. She basically tells them, "Fuck off, fuck you, whatever." They put a phone in her face. So what she does, she knocks the phone away from her face, and they continue to browbeat her, whatever, till she goes inside her house. Well, the next day, it turns out she's brought up on charges.
Wow.
Well, you might wonder why she was brought up on charges, and it's because these two guys are gay.
Oh wow.
Oh, wow.
And they want to accuse her of a hate crime
Wow.
because of the words she said in response to the way they treated her as she pulled into her driveway.
Right.
Wow.
So what happened was they went through that whole song and dance. She ends up getting doxxed. And for those that don't know, doxing is when you put out people's info to try and get them harassed, try and get them fired from their job.
Oh, shit.
It's just an all-out.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that ends up happening. Now, when it comes to a hate crime, the whole thing is intent. This girl had no knowledge of these guys hanging out in the parking lot in the middle of the night. She had no idea of their sexual orientation. So she didn't intend to go there to harm homosexuals.
Yeah.
Pulled up in her driveway to get into her home. These two guys accosted her, forced her into a confrontation. She defended herself, and then the next day, she's brought up on charges.
Wow.
Well, it turned out the charges were dropped because they had absolutely nothing on her. And what's happening is this hate crime thing is being used, it's being weaponized by the alphabet people, the LGBT, whatever the fuck, they're weaponizing this against the general public.
Yes,
And what a hate crime essentially is, I don't know if you agree with me on this or not, but I think it's legislated preferential treatment to a certain class of people. You're saying that this class of people is privileged because they identify as this, because they wear this badge on their sleeve as that. I don't agree with what a hate crime is. I don't agree with charging somebody with a hate crime, because if you and I, Tony, are both victims of assault and of the same kind of assault, and you get assaulted because of the color of your skin, while I get assaulted just because I was in the area, does it really make what happened to me any less?
Right.
Am I impacted any less because of the reasons behind the crime? So I don't agree with the hate crime thing, and I think the LGBT people are just running wild with this mob type mentality where they want to terrorize the community at large, to support their agenda.
You know what? I have to agree with you, bro. And let me say this, okay? This is it's a funny story, but it's a true story.
Oh, okay, I thought you were gonna say hypothetical situation.
No, that's only
me.
that's only with you. So no, but I know two guys that didn't like each other.
Yeah.
Okay, they ended up fighting each other.
Yeah.
Nobody really won. I saw the shit.
All right.
Okay. But they got themselves some fucking good blows.
All right.
You know what these fucking two dudes went ahead and did? They went to separate police stations and said that it was a fucking hate crime because the guy beat his ass because he was gay. Both of them claimed they were gay.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I don't know. That was
it seems like
wow.
a good, yeah, people tend to use this to try and either, it's mostly a money grab situation in most cases.
It is.
Because there was nothing so horrible that this girl could have done to two grown men in the middle of the night in a dark parking lot. And like I said, the charges were dropped, but the damage is already done. She's already been harassed at her job. She had to, I think, leave town for a while because people were, they were relentless.
Wow.
And we don't really have that big of a community of people like that around here, but when they want to get together and really make noise, I mean, none of these people work. They don't have anything better to do than go and stand in front of people's homes and, kick up dust for no reason at all. And I just think it's a sad situation when we got to put up with this from a very small segment of the population, by the way.
I agree.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I keep it in mind, and if I get into a situation like that, I got to make sure I identify as gender neutral.
Yeah. You're neither male nor female.
Yeah. No female.
One more thing before I let y'all go. Yeah, we're talking about altering the body parts and whatnot. They do got that vagina surgery. It's like a vaginal rejuvenation. And what it is the girls can go in and get their meat trimmed so the roast beef doesn't hang out the sandwich too much.
Oh, shit. That should look like bat wings.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah. So, okay, bro.
Exactly.
Thank you, Lattis.
Hey,
I'm going to let y'all go.
I'm
Y'all have a
okay
good
with
night.
big lips.
Yes, sir. All right. He's not. You're not. What did you call yourself?
Red Wings.
Huh?
What did you call yourself?
Gender neutral.
Gender neutral. No, he's a Mog. A Mog is half man, half dog. He's his own best friend. Okay, let's go.
I identify as a meat puppet.
Caller, your name. Where are you calling from? Turn down your TV, bro. Turn it up. Caller, your name. Where are you calling from? Hello?
L.A. 213.
You have to turn down your TV, bro.
Give me a second. You have to turn down your TV, bro. Oh, I know. I got a little echo right here. Hold on.
Turn it up, Alex, please.
Turn it up, Alex, please. Yeah, I can hear you now.
Okay. What's good, bro?
Okay.
Your name and where you calling from?
What's good, bro? Your name and where you calling from?
Okay, you know what? I told this guy plenty of times. Next time, just leave it up, bro.
Okay.
Let me see. Caller, your name and where you calling from?
Hello.
Hmm.
Hello.
Yes.
Hey, Tony.
Oh, that's you. He said, yeah.
Hello.
He said, yeah.
Talk to him,
He
bro.
said, what's up?
Damn, you stage fright?
He's talking to you.
I'm sipping.
I'm not telling you. Hey.
Shit.
Hey.
Okay, what's good, bro?
What's good,
Hey,
bro?
what's up? How you doing tonight?
Now you want to talk.
This is Jose from Houston.
What's up, Jose?
Hey, I got a story to tell you guys.
What's good, bro?
You know what they call Alex in the street?
Turn it up, Alex, please. What they call Alex on the streets?
Yeah,
No, what do they call him?
they call him Quick.
Quick. Why do they call him Quick?
I don't know, but they call him Quick. And tell him about the story about him doing 10 years in the pinta for his girl.
10 years?
10 years.
Oh, okay. No, I never heard about that.
Not to call the homie Quick out, but he did 10 years in the pinta.
Okay. And what else?
I don't know if you guys know about that. I didn't want to put him out there like that.
You clearly just did.
You just did, bro. What the hell?
Oh, my God.
Anyways,
I know, right? Fuck Quick.
I know. Hold on. But let's keep it going. What else do you know? Let's put it out there. It's the new year, new me.
Enlighten us.
Let us know what you know.
What
A little
what else?
A little birdie told me he ran over some guy. That's why he did 10 years.
Okay. Did the guy live?
Yeah, he's lived, but it's considered an attempted murder.
Where are you, that guy?
Are you that guy?
No.
Oh.
Okay. So your purpose on calling is what?
To put the cheese
I want to let you guys know a little story about him. Not sure if you guys know about it or the people who are watching know about that.
Okay.
Gives
cool.
that tea.
Did you see it?
No, I didn't. No.
Okay, so you didn't see it, but you heard because a little birdie told you, correct? I'm just trying to ask, bro.
Yes,
I'm asking questions, bro, and I appreciate you not hanging up. Okay, so now where do we go from here?
it was just a little story I want to tell you guys because I know a lot of people know a lot about Alex.
Okay, look, tomorrow we're having Freaky Tales. Do you mind calling back in and telling us this again?
Yeah.
All right, cool, bro. Thank you. Listen, you have a blessed night. Thank you for that story, and we'll be waiting for that phone call tomorrow.
Thank you. You too.
All right.
See you guys.
See, he was kind. He was kind.
See, it was a story. He said it was a story.
Fuck. Okay. All right, let's go.
Shout out to my Charger fans in the live
Caller,
chat.
your name or where you calling from?
Hey, this is Shazzy from Houston, Texas.
Shazzy. I always know it's you. What's good?
Okay. So I have a question for y'all. This is more so a question for you, Tony. Oh, you know what? First off, did y'all get a chance to research the situation with Master P and Romeo? I mean, if y'all didn't get a chance to do it,
he's the one that covers the news. He brings all the stories.
I didn't. There's actually quite a few other
and
stories.
He got caught slipping, so I'm glad you called him out. I'm glad you called him out, Shazzy.
Hey, we cut him short. You said we're done with stories. Let's go to phone calls. You don't know if that was on the list.
Oh, you're right. You're right. Okay, you're right. I cut him short. That was my fault, Shazzy. But we didn't. We promise next year we'll do it.
Definitely.
So.
Okay, don't worry about it. It's all good.
I actually ended up doing a JC research.
Let her finish. Let's go.
Tony, I wanted to ask you, are you familiar with the death clauses that a lot of record companies use on artists? How they take out insurance policies on their artists, so they make sure they get their money back if the artist dies?
You know,
are you familiar with that at all?
No, I'm not. And I'll tell you why, because my question for the person who would ask me, like, let's just say somebody on the street asked me that, or somebody, a record label asked me that, I would say, when did that start? Because obviously I was at a major record label and I never heard of it.
Nobody said, hey, Tony, sign this paper in case you die. We're going to get
nothing.
Some money
So I wonder when did that start?
Wow.
So like, Shazzy, do you know when did that start?
No, actually, I'm not even familiar with when that started.
I would say
hoping you would know since you're more actively involved in the business.
Yeah, no, but you know what? I'll tell you what. We'll look into it. Yeah, we'll look it up, and then we'll also cover that as well.
Well, I want to say it was when Biggie died. Puff Daddy.
Well, Pac died first. No, well, yeah, and then there's Easy, because they died 1 year after another. Coincidence?
Puff Daddy hasn't made he's been making money since his death. Even to this day, he still makes money off of it.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. But that's a very good topic.
That's true.
That's a very good topic.
And then I think some of his partners also died, right?
A lot of his partners died, bro. Mm-hmm. I mean, and I don't even want to get into the whole Johnny J thing, because I know it's reported he committed suicide. I get it. But he had 80 songs by Tupac ready to go. Tupac's mom was working close with them. She was suing Suge for $100 million, and then they both died.
Wow.
So, I mean, it's hard to speculate, but you look at it from the outside looking in, and it just looks all fishy. So, and then you got a lot of these artists right now, which we didn't cover. All these artists that I probably never even heard of, they're all in jail.
I was just about to tell you that. Do you think that has any relationship where they say, you know what? I think these fools are trying to kill me. I think I'm going to go to jail to protect myself.
You just never know today.
Never know.
Honestly, you never know, Shazzy. But that's a very, very good topic for us to bring up next time.
That's a scary topic.
It truly is. It truly is. Yeah. I'll leave it at that.
Yeah. I hope we get an artist someday that actually says, oh, yeah, they made me sign a paper that says if I die, they get money.
Yeah.
That'd be crazy.
If somebody ever told me that shit, fuck you. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, nah, bro.
It's an investment. You're an investment, Tony. We need to protect our investment.
Exactly.
So we need you to sign this paper in case you die.
Yeah, it's like, okay, all of a sudden I sign this motherfucker and I get hit by a stray bullet. Eating those tacos de carne asada con todo. Meanwhile, Norbeez finishes up my food and I'm over there fucking laying there bleeding on the motherfucking street. Fuck all that. So, anyways.
Did you see that video?
What video?
There's this video where this dude, I think he had a heart attack. He's not breathing. He's just like this. And he has some lady just, trying to get his heart started. He has his homie across the way at the restaurant.
He took his food or ate his food. Wow.
He was just eating while the girl was trying to resuscitate his homie back to life.
All good, Shazzy. Anything else?
Yes, I have one more question. I mean, if y'all are discussed it prior, I do apologize.
That's fine.
But what would either one of you do if one of your teens or one of your children who's in their 20s, so this is not a small child that is seeking a transition, but they're a little bit older, would you support that child in their decision? Would you feel comfortable going from Mario to Maria or anything like that? How would you respond?
Okay, Norbert, you answer that first, and then I'll go second.
I wouldn't support it. There's way too many things that will happen afterwards that will affect their life throughout their death. I couldn't support them putting themselves in a situation where the after effects will be a lot worse.
So only because of the effects you wouldn't support it?
No. I think, go put on your fucking dress and do you. But don't fuck up your body, because all of that is experimental. Mm-hmm. You're going to get shit pumped into you. You're not going to be, it's going to fuck up your mind more than give you closure on yourself.
Right.
It's not worth it.
Okay.
I wouldn't be supportive of that.
Okay, so now you're asking me to give my opinion. No, I would not support it. And not just because of the effects, but because I don't believe in that. Now, would I stop loving them? No, I would never stop loving them. And I would reassure them that I love them. But I would also tell them that I do not believe, that that's the way for this person, for him to go. That, again, say I had a son that said, I want to be a female. No, I would tell him, I don't support that. I don't believe in that. And it has nothing to do with the medical reasons. Just that I don't believe, if you're a man, you're a man. But I would never stop loving them. That doesn't mean I will support their decision. It just means that I would never stop loving them. I wouldn't hate them or anything like that, but I will tell them that I strongly disagree with the way he's choosing to live his life. But now, I just want to be fair. If my son was a drug dealer, I'd still tell him, you know what I'm saying? I do not support you. You know what? I do not agree with this. Do I stop loving them? No. If my son was a pimp, will I support that? No. But I will still continue to love them, hoping one day they would see the genuine, true love that I have for them, that it will make them at least think twice. That's the goal.
Yeah, that's true.
That's the goal, Shazzy.
Well, what if we were selling Viagra pills?
It's the same shit, bro. Come on, bro.
I mean, it would be illegal for him to.
Yeah, it would be illegal. I would not support him.
No,
I would not support him.
There are certain people out there that need that stuff.
Do you need it?
Oh, no. I mean,
okay.
certain people that get kicked out.
All right. Okay, yes, I would not support a Shazzy. But you know what? Again, I would never stop loving them, but my voice would be heard, and they would know where I stand. And I don't think they would be mad at me. I think they would just think that I don't understand. But I just think that many times some of these people, I like to believe, and it may not be the case, Norbert. I just don't think, maybe there's not that communication at home with their mother and their father. Maybe they don't know. Maybe they're not really being loved. I don't know. So I'm just kind of taking a stab at this. Yeah. But as far as for me, I would not stop, loving them.
Oh, of course.
So,
yeah. You can't stop.
Yeah.
You shouldn't stop, even though it's like probably the easiest thing to do.
Yeah, exactly. I don't know if that helps, Shazzy, but that's the best answer that I have, and that's the only true answer that I have.
That's a good enough answer for me. I kept it real. Okay, y'all have a good one.
Have a blessing.
You too, Shazzy.
Okay, let's keep it pushing, y'all. This is what I love about this show is that you get two different perspectives.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? We don't like to argue. We may disagree. That doesn't matter. That's cool. Nobody's ever going to all see it the same every single time. Call it your name and where you calling from?
Sal from Sacramento.
Sal from Sacramento. What's up with Sacktown?
Shit, everything in back down, my boy.
Hell yeah, my boy. Boy, you sound like fucking Flavor Flav.
Boy, what happened to that vato, man?
I was just about to ask that same question. What happened?
I don't know. Is he still fucking Sylvester Stallone's wife?
Did you ever meet him?
No, I never met them. No? But no, you know what?
Yeah.
I never met him, but we've been in the same rooms. Just like a lot of artists, we've been in the same backstage rooms.
Yeah.
So yeah, I never met him. But I did meet Mike Tyson.
Hey.
In his prime, that motherfucker was humongous.
dope.
Humongous.
But you were taller than him, though,
dope.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But he'll beat my ass, bro. And I don't say that about a lot of men. This motherfucker was like this.
He's a killer, man.
He's a fridge.
He's
He's a fucking
killer.
French door fridge.
His story,
Bro.
his story about him like robbing. I think it was Raekwon. It was either Raekwon the chef or Ghostface Killer. He was like robbing people in the street. And he ended up robbing one of their mothers in Staten Island or somewhere in one of the boroughs.
Yeah.
And it's crazy how, their story is intertwined, but it just shows that it's a small world. And anyways, man, much respect to the East Coast.
East Coast, yep. What's good, my brother? You got a question, comment, or complaint?
Yeah, brother. I was going to chime in on some other dude's call who was talking about the I am straight retarded, my fault. the not the racial profiling, the what you call that when it's a charge. Oh my god.
Sex
crime. Hate crime.
Sex crime. No, the one that's
the
it's
hate
like
crime.
an enhanced crime if it's a hate crime. Thank you. Yeah, so when he was talking about the hate crime, I wanted to bring this up, man, because this was big up here, and I know in Southern Cali it's a different, there's a lot of stuff going down there that doesn't interconnect with up here because it's such a long distance. But we had this so-called serial killer of Stockton.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I remember
kind of
about that.
Going crazy. Right. And so I did make national news, so it makes sense that, y'all heard about it, or something in LA that makes national news. We definitely get it on our end too. But the media was pumping this issue out that all of the victims, except for one male, they were all Latino.
Yeah.
And there was one male that was Caucasian. So my thing was, how come this isn't being investigated or charged as a hate crime? Is it that one victim that's Caucasian that just totally did not, disqualify that as a hate crime? Because the media was putting it out there, like they were interviewing the comunidad, they were interviewing Raza, and they were like, what do you guys think about it? And everybody was like, we're scared, you know what I mean? Like, we look over our shoulders when we come out from work. I work at a restaurant, I work late, and I look over the shoulder, and so nothing ever came about that as far as the hate crime went. But it was a African-American male that was arrested, and it was tipped off by the police that it could have been this dude by the public. The public tipped the police off, basically. They didn't do their own job. You know what I mean? The public had to tip him off. Kind of like the Night Stalker, where the public, Yeah.
Go ahead, bro. You want to touch on it?
Well, I did hear about that, and I mean, I'm not surprised. I mean, once they found out they're probably killing a bunch of Mexicans, okay, let's not put too many resources on there.
Okay, here's the thing with me, okay, is that, the whole BLM, Black Lives Matter started. And believe me, I'm all for, you know what I'm saying? Nobody should be discriminated against. Obviously, we don't live in a perfect world, so I get it, okay? But when a white cop kills a black individual, once again, when it's wrong, we have an uprising with black people, as we should. But when it comes to us, raza, we don't have that. Okay? We don't have that. But now, a white cop kills a black man, it's racial. Here we have a black man killing Latinos.
Yeah.
And there's nothing.
Well, thankfully, us brown people, we tend to fucking take care of our own fucking community and find the motherfucker and give him a beat down and then turn him over to the cops. That's the one thing that's special about us, that we take care of our community. I mean, that's why there's gangs. I mean, it didn't start off as selling
I understand
drugs.
that, bro, but
it started off as protecting our community.
When you say we, are we talking about people here?
Brown people.
Hold on. Here, because there's brown people up there.
Yeah, and they did exactly what I just said they did down here. He actually said they did the same
Isn't that
thing.
every community, though? I mean, even if you went to a suburban gated community in the hills, they would do the same thing. They'd be vigilant. They would, oh, hey, 5 people murdered up in this, hilly area of rich folks. And they would all be looking out and they would turn them in just like any other community, no? So
nah, man, they'd have private security.
To us being raza.
We've always been alone throughout the history of the United States. Brown people have always been on their own. The police don't protect us. The police actually give us tickets. They cite us. They make sure that we can never grow here. I mean, best example, the city of El Monte recently closed off an area of street where an organization, a taco vendor, was going to do a free tacos for their community. Free tacos for everybody. City of El Monte, what do? They shut down that whole street where they were going to do it, targeting them. And this taco vendor does have a pending lawsuit against the city of El Monte because the cops beat the shit out of the owner of this taco.
Now, where's the uprising?
Oh, it's coming. It's coming. Follow Alex Enamorado. He's got all the details. This is one of the stories I was going to talk about because the city of El Monte are being real dicks to these street vendors.
Yeah.
And it's crazy because the name is City of El Monte.
Right. Okay, but now let's go back to this serial killer.
Yeah.
Okay. Where was the uprising? Once again, a black man is being killed by a white man. There's an uprising. Here we have a black man being killed. A black man killing raza. Where's the uprising, Norbert? Where's the uprising? That's my question. Why are we silent?
Well, thankfully,
why wasn't it look like? Why wasn't it look? Let me finish, bro. Why wasn't it looked at as a racial crime?
Oh, okay, in that sense, okay. Well,
what other sense did you think I was talking
the one
about?
Caucasian male that was murdered that the police basically said, "Oh, yeah, checklist. No, it doesn't qualify, right?"
Yeah.
Or is it that hey, it's happening to a marginalized community. It's happening to Latinos. It's happening to those that are already on the street. I think 4 or 5 out of the ones that were deceased were already homeless or ex-addicts or something of that nature, right?
Yeah.
Hey, it's happening to marginalized people. So we really don't need to, address this in a state level. We don't need to address this hate crime at the city, state level and have a press conference and bring in the unions and bring in our Latino organized people here, right? I mean, is that it? That's got to be it, right?
Of course, I believe that.
But you said that the community turned them in, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, bro, but that's just phone calls and shit like that, bro. Come on.
The tips were leading to him.
Yeah, well,
there has to be more than that, bro.
But without the community doing that, he wouldn't have gotten caught.
All they had was him walking by with a camera phone at his back, bro. Nobody saw him.
That's what I'm saying. Where we just get that lucky and fortunate to catch these. I mean, look at the Night Stalker. They didn't catch him killing somebody.
All they had was a picture.
The community.
Right. But you know what?
The community saw him trying to steal a car.
And you know what?
And they got him.
I'm glad you brought that up. And I'm going to tell you why. Because Raza beat up his ass.
Exactly.
Another Raza dude.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah.
Which I don't fucking claim as Raza. Fuck that dude. Okay? Pero when it comes to a Moreno killing Raza, bro, it was just a bunch of phone calls. Hey, mister, I think I saw him. No, bro. It's got to be more than that, bro.
Yeah.
It's got to be more than that, bro. That's all I'm going to say.
I mean,
anyways, caller, I don't know if I answered your question, but I know what you're coming from.
Yeah. No question. Just this topic of discussion, just sitting at the table discussing.
Awesome.
The last thing I'll point out about Stockton, California, and this could be historical, and this could be, this is historical racism that we're seeing today in Califas, Arizona, Texas, Colorado. Everywhere, right? Stockton, California. The story goes that Joaquin Murrieta, a real man that lived, owned tons of acres, and they were in the San Joaquin Valley. The San Joaquin Valley is named after him, Joaquin Murrieta. He was basically targeted by the pioneers. They imprisoned him. They murdered his brother and raped his wife and took his land and confiscated his whole ranch, right? This is 1846, after the Mexican-American War, the middle of the 1800s. And so he was known to be a dual pistol wielding ranchero. And so his trademark was carrying 2 pistols back in this time. And so he ended up going fugitive after his brother was murdered by the law, by the pioneers coming from the east westward, right? His ranch was taken over. It was no longer part of the I think they called it the Castilla, I forget the system, but it was a system of rancheros and ranches. And Vallejo, California has a similar story. Vallejo up here in the Bay Area. There was a man named Mariano Vallejo. Anyways, he was a ranchero as well. Anyways, Joaquin Murrieta was then on the run and a fugitive for murdering sheriffs up here in the Stockton area before Stockton was settled as a port city, this and that. Before it was a large city, you know, that grew into the 1900s. It was a small town back in the 1800s. He was on the run. They put out a reward for him. This is all real. This is real history. They put out a reward for his head. So eventually they couldn't find him, but a head showed up on the Stockton Police Department's front door. And it was said to be Joaquin Murrieta's head.
Wow.
And they never confirmed it. Stories go that they saw Joaquin Murrieta alive down in Sonora, down in Mexico, still alive, and that he never was caught. But whoever wanted that cash reward placed a head on the front of Stockton, California's door. And it was just an absolute, a telltale that they actually captured Joaquin Murrieta. And he suffered injustices that made him go fugitive and made him run against the law and murder the law, murder lawmen. And we kind of see that today, right? We have these ills in our community and a cop gets blasted or whatever, you know, and it's like, Jesus Cristo, right? What is going on? But anyways, that's a real story, and Stockton, California still suffers from that systemic racism, I believe, as well as up here in Sacramento. We have Sutter's Fort here. Sutter's Fort. Anyways, I won't go into that as well, but, you know, there is a systemic racism, and so.
Yeah, I believe
Marietta. Look it up, y'all.
I'm glad you shared that.
Thank you for that call, bro. We're out of here. And you know what? This is what makes this show awesome, because it may look like we're fucking arguing, but it's just a great conversation. It's entertainment.
I'm glad we get this callers too.
Me too.
This guy, I didn't know that.
Caller, your name or where are you calling from?
What's up, Tone? This is JR from the Bay. What's up, Norbeez?
What's up, my brother from the Bay?
What's going on, homies?
Just chilling right here, getting this news with Norbeez last time this year.
I'm all tapped out too.
Orale. Yeah, I'm enjoying it, man. That last caller, he brought up Joaquin Murrieta, man. I remember that story. My uncle telling me he used to scalp gabachos. He used to scalp them.
No shit.
Wow.
Yeah, that's very interesting history, man. I recommend everybody look into Joaquin Murrieta. He was dope.
That's dope, bro.
Would you say he's kind of like a Pancho Villa type?
Oh, yeah, he was on that level, man. They should make a movie about him, man. He was a real interesting, they called him a bandit, bandido.
That's dope.
Yeah, but he has a real interesting story. He used to put the horseshoes on backwards on his horse, so when they saw his trail, he would throw off the law.
That's how you think outside the box.
Very, very true.
Yeah.
Did he ever ride his horse backwards, like reverse cowgirl style?
You know,
I don't know. You never know, man.
You know, it's interesting he would say that, though, because... Go ahead.
When he was off that mezcal and tequila, you never know what he did, man.
Exactly, bro.
Mezcal.
Hey, fuck mezcal. Bro, I lose memory off that shit, bro.
I love mezcal. That's a real mess drink.
That shit is so strong. Hey, but I wanted to ask a question, a follow-up question. Remember when I called you guys on the last one of the last episodes about the lady who was fighting that in court about writing the Terminator and the Matrix? Did you guys ever follow up on that by any chance?
I did. And you know what? She kind of said something that kind of like, I was like, all right. She said, from what I heard, correct me if I'm wrong, bro.
Kind of phony-ish?
Oh, correct me if I'm wrong. She said it was the story of Jesus Christ. In a nutshell, that's what she said. Am I wrong?
Oh, is that right?
That's what she said,
I haven't
bro.
read that, but I'll take your word for it. Yeah, that sounds crazy.
Okay.
You know,
if I'm correct, it was a black woman, correct?
Yeah.
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 She said it was the story of Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I don't know where you get that from. Like, but yeah, look it up, you guys.
Oh, man.
So.
I mean, I kind of get it. Trials and tribulation kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Come on, trials and tribulation.
Which one, the Terminator or the Matrix?
She said both.
The Matrix.
No, but she said both.
Oh,
she said
really?
that the Terminator was the beginning and the Matrix was like the return of Jesus.
What?
I was like,
oh, damn.
Like,
can I have what she's having?
Like, exactly. That's probably some fucking shrooms.
Yo creo también tomo mezcal.
Hells yeah. That's what's up, man.
Yeah. Fuck mezcal. Oh my
Yeah, she
god.
probably off that mezcal too.
Exactly.
That's all right.
Okay, the reason I brought it up is because I heard she doing interviews. I thought you guys might want to interview, but never mind. Cancel that.
Wait, not say it.
All good, carnal. Thank you, bro.
All right, you guys have a good one.
You too, bro. Man. You know what that was, Norbeez? Mezcal. Mezcal. Okay. Okay. Caller, your name or where are you calling from? You are the last caller of the night.
Oh, yeah. This is another shameless plug.
Hell yeah.
Tattoos.
Miguelito's Tattoos.
Hell yeah. Let's go.
Yeah. It's my first time being the last caller. Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, that's up.
One for the books.
All right. I have one question for Tony and I have another question for Norbeez.
Let's go.
All right.
All right, Norbeez.
What up, man?
Who do you think right now was the best freestyle on Roadium Radio this year?
Good question.
That's a good question.
And it doesn't even have to be the best. It could be the one you remember.
On Roadium Radio, right?
Yeah, you're here.
Yeah, dude, we have some good.
Because we have verse for verse, you know.
Just in general, all of it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, in general, I'm gonna probably choose Hazard.
Okay.
Oh.
You know what? That's good. That's
that
good.
Was a good play.
That's a good one.
That was a good one.
Yeah. You know
what about you, Tony? That was my question to you. What do you think?
Okay, since he took my choice, who would have been my choice? I'm gonna say this: my boy Viva Mezcal.
I remember that interview. Yeah.
Bro, let me tell you something, man. These are guys, in my opinion, that are so underrated because they don't have a popular name, bro.
Yeah.
But these guys can fucking spit. And I'm gonna tell you another guy that I think is dope, in my opinion, MC Wicks.
Mm.
Okay.
I wish he didn't throw out his voice that day.
I know. You know, MC Wicks went up against the guy
Hazard.
Hazard.
Yeah.
And look, let me tell you something. I talked to Wicks the night before, and he was going to do a show out here in LA. Be careful. You got the show tomorrow. You're going heads up against somebody. Okay, cool. He fucking blew out his fucking voice the night before, bro.
Yeah.
I was so mad at him, bro, because I really wanted him to spit his best shit, and he couldn't, bro.
No.
His voice was gone.
Yeah.
It really pissed me off, but I love my boy Wicks. And I'm going to say this. He'll be back on with Calls with the Wizard, and he said he's going to spit.
Oh, all right.
Yeah, so he'll be back.
You'll get to hear him.
You'll get to hear him. Absolutely. But Viva Mezcal.
Yeah.
All right.
I'm going to be doing something with him 2023, so guys, you got to be looking out.
Shout out to Viva. I'm actually working on something with him also.
Okay, cool. So, go ahead, Big Dog. What were you going to say?
All right, I was gonna tell you my favorite. You guys pointed out. Well, I did like you guys' picks too, but I want to give you mine also today. You guys didn't pick top three, right? Talking about it. And then one last thing I want to say after that. All right, but real quick, the one that really did stand out to me was Hazard, but I really did like Mr. D's presentation. That was, you had the whole little setup. You know, you had the camera on him and everything, and that was pretty cool. Like, I have to give him his flowers, even though whatever happened, and you know, and you guys got a video, and I was, as a viewer, I'm gonna call it. I'm gonna give you your flowers and give credit where credit's due. Tony, you know, that was pretty cool. I liked it. You got my approval. All right. Secondly, would you ever consider the people from Roadium Radio to like kind of put some of these artists on the spot to challenge themselves instead of it being like it's a competition, but like, what if we say, hey, you know what, we would like to see fucking so and so match up with so and so, and like, you know, get something like. Would you ever consider doing something like that?
Yeah.
Or just, what do you think?
Absolutely. You know what a lot of people have told me is like this: Cujo versus Misfit.
Yeah.
Or Cujo versus Bozo.
Wait, is he saying that he wants the artist to personally call out another artist?
Wait, is that your question?
No, because that's too much. That could be too much pressure for them, you know. And I understand that because there's a lot of business and stuff. I would say the Roadium radio. You know, if we were to say, hey, you know what, this is who we would like you guys. You think that was a good example. You know, I was gonna say Cujo too.
Like make a poll, make a poll for
couple people. Like give them some light. You know, give some of these people some light. You know, like so they can kind of compete with some people that are already a little bit recognized. You know, that are already in the industry. I kind of know a little bit more or less, and you know, maybe bump up the credit a little bit. You know, get them recognized and shit.
No, but that's what we do here, bro.
I mean,
that's what we do here with a lot of artists that a lot of people have never recognized. You know, a lot of people. Here's my thing about this platform: we want to give artists that have never been recognized. We want to give them the flowers here, and then here's what we have by our own people. Who in the fuck is that? Here's the way I reply, bitch. If you tune in, you'll know.
Exactly.
Okay.
Yeah, exactly. I've gotten to know so many new artists that I never knew before.
And they're dope.
And they're dope.
They just have no light.
Yeah.
But our own people, who in the fuck is that? Well, who in the fuck you want? Well, we want Snoop and Too Short. Go Google their fucking interviews. Mm-hmm. I guarantee you'll run into at least a fucking 100 of them.
But you know what I love the most is that when they come here, they get invited to other places. They get to go to other podcasters.
Exactly, bro.
You give them the shine for them to grow.
Bro, let me tell you something, man. If I could be honest, if it wasn't for Roadium Radio, No Jumper wouldn't be interviewing Raza right now.
Nope.
That's why they had to get a Raza dude to interview Raza rappers.
They wouldn't know. Where to start.
Exactly. So we laid the blueprint here because that was our goal, to shine light on our gente, on our people.
Yep.
Now you got other motherfucking podcasts biting our shit.
Pretty much.
So
going down the roster.
That's
going
all.
Down the roster.
Yeah, they go down our fucking list. Oh, let me get these guys. Oh, let me get these guys.
I'm not gonna lie. I've seen a few events out there with the Roadium Radio roster.
You look at concerts sometimes, and they're all my artists that I've interviewed here before anybody ever heard of them. But that was the goal.
That was the goal.
That was the goal.
Definitely the goal.
So mission accomplished.
Yes.
Much love, much respect to those artists.
Yes.
We gave them exposure here.
Mm-hmm.
But the only thing that irks me is when other podcasts try to like take credit.
Yeah.
Is this your first interview? Yeah. Oh, it was here. Shut the fuck up.
Mm-hmm.
Anyways, bro. I always give credit, bro, what credit is due. And all I'm saying is give me my motherfucking flowers.
All I'm going to say to those artists, you know,
keep winning.
Not only keep winning, but, you know, give a little recognition. You know, thank you. I want to say thank you, Tony A, Roadium Radio. You know, give me a shot to do my first interview and put some light on me.
Pablo 106 ain't doing it.
Exactly.
92.3 The Beat ain't doing it.
But I want to hear some of these artists do this.
Go ahead, bro.
What do you guys think about the prize? Like, what if when they're having the last battle, like the very last battle, what do you think about people just donating and the people that donate even get that whatever extra you guys are providing there too? What do you guys think about that?
I mean, that's cool too, bro. But let me tell you something. When they do verse for verse in New York, they don't get paid.
No, they don't get paid. The promoter gets paid.
The promoter gets paid. They sell out fucking stadiums, but they don't get paid, bro.
Hey, Versus had the first million view Versus battle ever.
Yeah, like, okay.
Million views, everybody live.
Hey, but did you see how much they fucked over Cypress Hill?
Bro, I know.
They really fucked them over.
I know. When it came to Latinos, they couldn't air it.
Hell no. No, they attached it to a fucking boxing match.
Yeah, I know, bro. Because they were trying to say, oh, we're not going to have enough people. Bullshit. You know what? You weren't going to have enough people to your boxing match. Because you had a bunch of fucking lames boxing, bro.
Yep.
That's what it was. So they added it to Cypress Hill. Bullshit. You didn't do that to nobody else.
It was a bullshit experience, too, because once all the matches were over, all these motherfuckers were drunk.
Yeah.
They couldn't even actually pay attention to the verse. It was horrible.
It's all good, bro.
Shout out to Cypress Hill.
Even though Cypress Hill performed against...
And Farside?
No, not Farside.
It's,
remember...
Oh, shit. What
Let the boys be boys. There was no competition anyways.
Yeah.
Lowrider.
Hey,
it wasn't Lowrider. No.
I want to let you guys go with this, man, because I've been wanting to tell you guys this, but
Onyx.
I'm the last caller. Fuck it. I'm going to just say this.
Let's go.
I'm not going to lie, Tony. That fucking instrumental that you made for Freaky Tales, bro, has me busting a couple of like little freestyles myself, man. That shit goes hard. I like that shit.
Okay, let me tell you something. I'm gonna share this with you. I won't tell you the rappers. I had 2 rappers that were gonna rap over that, and I was just gonna release the video on our Freaky Tales page. Okay.
You said no.
No, they wanted to get paid. And you know what I asked them? Who paid me for the fucking
really?
beat? Yeah, that's what they said. That I'll tell you what. One was from San Diego, and one was here, and that's all I'm going to say. So I'll leave it at that. So if you want the names, DM me, and you can release it.
Cookie crumbs.
Yeah, these motherfuckers wanted to get paid. When I wanted to book somebody for verse, I want to get paid. De la verga, puto. I've given you more exposure here than anywhere else.
Yep.
And you're talking about want to get paid.
You give them like 2 hours worth of exposure.
Yeah, and they're talking about wanting to get paid.
Or they go to a fucking radio station where they'll suck dick to fucking get in there for like
Let's just
5
be
minutes.
honest, bro. Let's
for
be
like
honest.
5 minutes
10
of
minutes.
fucking time.
Oh, 10 minutes.
10
Yeah.
minutes of time.
Chopped up.
Yeah, exactly, bro. And then they want to talk about
and they'll
getting
fucking
paid.
promote them. I'm gonna be here. I'm gonna be there. Oh, I'm here.
Yeah.
And not to give you the joke about what a pie cost.
No, yeah, you know what? Or we'll go to Dash Radio. Yeah, you go ahead and get your 28 views in a month. Anyways, all right, bro. Muchas gracias.
Thank you, man. Appreciate it.
Appreciate you, homie.
What a pie cost.
You good?
Yeah.
Okay,
but
fuck it.
yeah, I don't
No,
know
he's
if you
out.
ever heard that joke.
Hold on, he's out. Let me just get out of here. Okay, cool. We're out of here. Come on. Let's go. Bro, if I ever wrote a fucking book and told the fucking truth, bro, a lot of these motherfuckers will hate me. I don't give, and I'll still live in my motherfucking neighborhood.
I'm not gonna lie. I probably only read it in an audiobook. Would you narrate it? Would you read it?
Nah,
No?
That's not reading.
It's not reading, bro.
reading,
I mean,
bro.
That's
We're
never reading
listening.
shit, bro. So here's my thing. If I ever told this fucking truth, Norbert. I'm gonna say this, and then a lot of you guys are gonna be like, Tony, who is it? Here's my thing. If I wrote a fucking book, you guys will find out how many of your favorite rappers suck cock.
Wow.
Okay. And you know who told me? Their wives.
Ooh.
Okay.
Actually, I think I heard of a recent story about of a certain individual that likes
Go ahead, Norbert. You're in the podcasting business, homie.
Likes a nice long dildo right in the throat, right in the gobbler.
Yeah.
Okay.
I guarantee you he'll call you a mentirosa.
Oh shit.
So,
you know what? Since this is news with Norbeez, somebody asked me that they wanted something that had to do with science.
okay, let's end up with that.
Let's end it with that. So you've heard of the smartphone, the smart car, the smart kitchen, the smart house, smart every fucking vibrators. Now we have the new bionic knee.
Bionic, not the bionic man,
We got the smart knee.
but the bionic knee.
We got a smart knee. This smart knee, what it does is it puts it. They put it on people that have knee injuries.
Okay.
And what this device does, it sends out information to your smartphone, where a doctor will see specific areas of where your knee is affected due to your injury or whatever pain you have, which would actually help in the way the doctor and the physical treatment would be handled. And many people have said that they have gotten very good results off of it, where they are able to recuperate a lot quicker than most.
Okay.
Okay. So if you know a family member has a bad knee, let them know about the smart knee.
And did you get one?
No. My knees are still good.
All right. Yo, we want to thank everybody for tuning in tonight. It's a fucking blast, like, honestly. And I always want to make this clear. Sometimes I come up overly aggressive. People may say, Tony's mad. I'm passionate about my shit. I love my boy Norbeez right here. And I want to thank him because, you know
All
what?
love.
It's just that we have two different perspectives. You know what I'm saying? And it's always good to hear two different perspectives. You know, there's always two sides to the coin.
Definitely.
So how boring would it be if you always saw what I believed?
You know, it's interesting. Today, you actually played the first time ever Devil's Advocate. Normally, it's me saying that. Let me be devil's advocate on this.
I'm going to say it this way. Corren la bamba. Bamba first. Tómala. So that's all I'm going to say. So you know what? Look, get tipsy. The year's almost over. Let's go. Let's celebrate. Let's bring in 2023 with a motherfucking bang.
Hell yeah. New year, new me.
Hell yeah. New year, new me. Fuck yeah. Even though you're still going to be the same fucking fat rat bastard 2023. But I encourage you. Try something new.
Sign up for the gym.
Sign up for the gym.
Break
the meal
up,
plan.
Break up with that girl, guy that's been fucking up your life the whole fucking year.
You know what I'm saying? All these toxic people that you call friends, cut them all off right now. Do not wait for the new year.
Anybody that's been telling you don't do that, it's a waste of time. You're never going to make them. Drop them.
Cut these motherfuckers out. Cut them all off. Fuck them. Let's go. You know what? Go into the new year. You know what? With a fucking bang.
Yes.
All these motherfucking liars, all these motherfucking cheaters, all these motherfucking lames that have been sucking the joy out of you. Fuck them.
Yep.
Go into the new year with a motherfucking bang.
Get you some new pussy or new dick.
Whatever.
A new wig. A new wig.
Yeah. Okay, so now I want to just bring up the caller that talked about Alex.
Oh, yeah.
Alex, if that's true and you ran over a motherfucker, you know what that is to me? It's a motherfucking gangster right there.
That's some G shit. That's some G shit right there.
Hell yeah. Run the motherfucker
That's some
over.
real G shit.
If he fucking with you and he's fucking with yours, run that motherfucker over. Fuck him.
And you know what? You gotta respect anybody that does the time.
Yeah. Hey.
But 10 years, le puso mucho crema.
Yeah.
A lot
if you're going to do the crime, you better be ready to do the time. So, fuck that. Let's go.
That's right.
We out of here. Take us out of here with a motherfucking bang. Ha! Got him. We out of here.
Got him! Got him!
This is Los Angeles.
Breaking news.
This is Los Angeles.
Breaking news.
Gang capital of the nation. This is Los Angeles.
Breaking news.
This is Los Angeles.
Breaking news.
Gang capital of the nation. This is Los Angeles. This is Los Angeles.
Breaking news.
You got it.